and Europe. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line ships registry the Bahamas and USA.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Check. 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 Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
Someone's going to get offended. It's just the way the world works. So to hopefully save everyone a little time and or energy, here's this. The opinions that you hear are those of the host and callers, and not those of iHeartMedia, its management, or advertisers. You are now listening to The Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
That's right, guys. Here we go on a Tuesday edition of the Jim Colbert Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate that, as we do every single day. And we do have a stacked-up program for you this afternoon. We will get you caught up on what's happening in the world. We'll do that around 3:20 with JCS News. 3:45, it's the Froggers football follow-up. Somebody in the audience will win a $25 gift card to Froggers Grill and Bar. 4 o'clock hour, it's What'd You Do That's New. We'll go over Deb's Choice and find out what Jack has to offer for next week. At 4:45, we'll talk to TJ Springer from Fox 35 to get an update on the weather that we'll be expecting coming up over the next few days. 5 o'clock hour, it's trivia, and of course we'll end it up with Ross Thoughts and It's Only Money with Scott Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth. You heard it here first. Your calls, texts, and talkbacks all day long. Welcome to the show. I'm Jim. To my left, my lovely and very dangerous co-host, Ms. Deb Roberts.
Hello there.
Straight ahead, producer Jack Bradshaw.
Good afternoon.
Comedy alien Ross Padgett.
Good day, Jim.
407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Find us easily on social. Instagram, Facebook at The Jim Colbert Show. On X, just at Jim Colbert Show all day, every day at JimColbertLive.com. Your 3 o'clock keyword is check. CHECK. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000, guys. Check is the word. Go get that money.
Get that cat. We've got quite a few winners, too.
Yeah, we had one this morning with the Monsters.
And one last night as well, brings us 7, leading the country in this contest.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. We'd like to get one today for us, though.
Whoa, with the board?
Yeah. Hey, throwback.
Yeah, bring it back out of nowhere.
Yeah. Everybody having a good Tuesday?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
I mean, if it'd be nice if it, was a little warmer.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So I don't know if you know, we talked about this a couple weeks ago with the whole idea of your tropical plants being at risk over the next few days here in Central Florida, specifically coming up this weekend. It's going to be burly cold.
I mean, they're talking hard freeze cold.
Yeah, down into the 20s for 3 nights in a row. So, I mean, you definitely need to protect the plants that need protected.
And your pets.
And your pets, for sure.
Strap up.
But here's what you can go ahead and expect. I'm going to go ahead and do this for you. I've done another public service for everybody out there.
All right.
There is no frost cloth in Orlando. Do not even bother going to any of the big box stores, the small box stores, the stores you think may have it. Nobody has it. So here's what I suggest. This is what I did this morning. If you have plants and you need to cover your plants up and you don't want to use your sheets, go to Goodwill. Goodwill has an entire area. Well, all they do is they sell like tablecloths and sheets, and you can buy them for like $1.99. I spent $67 this morning in a Goodwill buying old tablecloths and sheets to throw over my plants this evening when I get home.
Oh, that's going to be a good time at 7:30 at night.
It is not going to be a good time.
Dark out. Yeah, that's fun.
Cold AF.
The absolute opposite of a good time.
I've done it before, coming home from at 7
yeah.
o'clock, getting home at 7:30, and it's like, I guess if I want to keep them, I got to cover them.
I got to do it. Another tip I learned is to put Christmas tree lights under the blankets and the sheets.
You're 100% right. The good thing is we do have some mood lighting around the house, and I believe that if we drape the stuff over it properly, we can use that lighting as the same thing. So we got lucky there.
As the ignition to start the fire.
Exactly, Jack. Exactly.
I'm assuming that you just had any opportunity and then you took it to tell somebody that you were buying it for your plants.
Oh, yeah, they know. But they actually, and the cool thing.
And not a homeless shelter.
Yeah.
Well, just just like anything. It's weird to walk in and buy a bunch of bed sheets.
Not
man.
at all. From what Jimmy said, they're fully prepared that not homeowners, people who have plants to protect are doing the exact same thing.
They actually have a rack set up that says like, it's got for your plants, and they're like $1.99, and it's just old mix and match sheets and that they have that they can't sell that people will buy for exactly what we're doing.
Well, I guess.
I don't know how much that frost cloth is, but it can't be any cheaper than like $65 for, quite a few plants. I got like 20 sheets.
I'm happy that you clarified and gave me some more nuance because, like, you walking into a store, just buying like 15 bed sheets, anybody.
Yeah. Well, I turned to this lady
without the excuse of a storm.
I turned to this lady behind me and I go, brothel.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could be making some weird like sex dungeon or something.
She just shrugged. I don't think she understood me, but either way, it's fine.
No, I'm just protecting my plants.
And then I have something else I want to cover real quick, and we can kind of get beyond this and get into some topics today, right?
Okay, here we go.
I have a hate.
We know.
Yeah, but I know everybody in this room has the same hate.
Oh, are you so sure?
Collective hate?
I kind of think we do. And I'll spell this hate out.
All right.
I discovered this yesterday, right? Everybody, I believe, I'm trying to think. I think most of us will probably have an encounter with this thing for sure. Maybe as we sit here, you will probably have one of those in your possession because of what we're doing here. All right? We don't need the Velcro loop on every charger. I don't need the Velcro loop. Stop putting the Velcro loop on everything that you're supposed to loop up your charger cord with. Stop it. Nobody uses it. Nobody wants it. You know what it does? It sticks to every other thing in your bag and drags it out when you try to pull it out. Nobody wants the Velcro loop. Have you ever seen anybody use the Velcro cord loop for their computer cord or any other electronic?
Yes.
Who?
Our engineering department.
They're nerds. That's what they're supposed to do. Do you use it? No one's ever used it.
I have used it.
I have too.
I've used it.
That is the worst. And then the worst, if you don't use it, it slides up the cord to the plug-in.
Yeah.
It will never stay down by the charger part. It always goes up to where you plug it on the computer. You have to fight with this stupid Velcro cord just to plug your computer in.
I can't speak for Ross, but I don't think it's group hate. I think it's solo hate.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
I think so too.
Ross, help me out here. You feel like a Velcro loop hater?
Brother.
That doesn't sound like you're on my side. And
January 27th, 2026, the confession of being defeated by Velcro.
Especially as an old dude.
Show title.
You can't let us down like that.
I'm not letting you down. It makes no sense. I don't know anybody that uses the Velcro loop, and it sticks.
You need to get out more.
Listen to me for a second. This thing wrapped around my headphones this morning, and when I went to pull my headphones out, every GD cord in my bag came piling out. Like a family of spiders leaving the sack. And I was like, I don't need the loop.
Poetically put, I may add, but I mean, the Velcro has never destroyed. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's never really. It's not too much part of my day-to-day life.
Oh, man. You guys got to get on my side on this thing.
No.
This
No,
Velcro.
I kind of like them.
You don't like it.
I do.
You're just saying that
No.
because I hate
They're
it.
very convenient.
They're not convenient.
When I want to
Nobody-
wrap up, when I
none
want
of
to
you
wrap
use
up
it.
cords,
You
it's
don't-
like I'm looking for one. They're better than rubber bands.
Because it's already there.
Amen.
It's already there.
Amen.
You guys are the absolute worst. You know you're lying.
And we're literally just talking about the Velcro thing that
Yes.
can. Yeah.
It sucks. Everybody knows it sucks.
The only
feel for you,
thing,
dude.
the only thing that I can kind of get on board with you with is that, and this seems like to be a chance with everything, is that now you have an opportunity to get an A++ on the test of putting something away. So it gives you an item to do. Like another thing, when these didn't exist, it was just a cord. But now you have an opportunity to perfectly put it away.
Yeah. I hate the Velcro loop. And I got to tell you, I believe there are a lot of people out there that also hate the Velcro loop. And I do believe you guys also hate it. You're just you're doing this because you think it's fun. That's what I think.
I mean, you can take them off.
407-916-1041.
Yeah,
You can
and
always
why would
text
you
us
ask us if-
at 77031. I'm not asking you. I'm making a statement.
Yeah, but you also said that you were pretty sure that we shared that same hate, and we don't.
It
Now
feels
all of
like
a
you
sudden,
should. It feels like you should.
wow. Well, at least you're feeling.
All right, your 3 o'clock
We'll
keyword.
take feeling.
Your 3 o'clock keyword is check. That's CHECK. Go to realradio.fm and send that away. ESPN's computer, they ran the simulation 1,000 times, Ross, and we have the Super Bowl winner according to the simulating computer from ESPN. I watched The Rip last night. That's that new Ben Affleck and Matt Damon movie that is on Netflix, so I have a little bit of a update there as well. Plus, we have tons of other stuff to talk about as well. What do you got for news, Deb?
Well, we touched on it a little bit, but we've got a freeze warning for Central Florida. Very unusual weather for us. Orlando won't try to stop an ice facility from opening, and Budweiser releases its Super Bowl ad.
We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Oh, yeah.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
All right.
Is the Budweiser ad wearing a dress?
Oh, no,
Have you
decidedly not.
Have you not seen it, dude?
No.
Go during the break. Go and look for the new YouTube. Just go YouTube the new Budweiser commercial.
Or better yet,
And tell me what you think.
Or better yet, just wait when we do it during JCS News, and Jack will have it up on the YouTube channel maybe. But we're going to talk about that and more coming up next during JCS News.
You got it. Plus, we have an announcement for our very first event of the year. This Friday, the tickets will go on sale at 3 o'clock. You can join myself, Jack, and Ross on a really cool adventure. Sunday, March 8th. We're going to do something very, very cool. We'll tell you what that is a little bit later in this program as well. Back in a second with Deb's News and more of The Jim Colbert Show.
Real radio is
The Monsters in the Morning.
I'd be like, hey, come in 7 o'clock, buddy. We got it. We'll do the first hour.
I have responsibilities, things that they got to do.
You do have responsibilities. Hitting that ass. Yeah.
The Monsters in the Morning.
Real Radio 104.1.
Keep an eye out for an accident off to the shoulder getting figured out on I-4 westbound past Lake Mary Boulevard. That's causing some slowdowns. Afternoon drive's going to give you a bit of a problem. Heading through the city on I-4, there's congestion. Getting through Dr. Phillips into that Celebration area, you're going to run into some slowdowns. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by the Our American Stories podcast.
This is Lee Habib, host of Our American Stories. On our next episode, Dr. Bill McClay shares the 4th installment of our ongoing Story of America series. You won't want to miss the next episode of Our American Stories.
Guys, if you've been thinking about replacing your windows or your doors, got to listen to this. I've been on the air a long time. One thing I do not care for is gimmicks, especially when it comes to home improvement. That is one of the many reasons I love the guys over at McKinley Pro. They give you their best price right up front. No buy today games, no fake discounts, none of that. They call it their price lock. And if you find another company offering the same products and scope of work for less, they will match it and give you $100 for finding it. If you want to learn more, it's easy. Just go to myhomepronow.com. That's myhomepronow.com. It takes you straight to McKinley Pro.
Do you have AC needs? Turn to the experts at Carrier. Go to millsair.com.
If you're the victim of a car crash, never rush to settle with the insurance companies and never settle for just any attorney. Demand Anna Jar Levine. Call 1-800-747-FREE for a free consultation and take back control of your life.
In Office Orlando.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news. We offer HELOCs and home equity lines of credit with scores as low as 640. Find out if you're qualified today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone, it's time to get your edge back with Red Mountain Weight Loss. And if you get Red Mountain Weight Loss and get on testosterone therapy, they're going to give you 1 month of a GLP-1 weight loss medication for absolutely free. That's a $299 value. Hey, man, it's worth it. If you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to, feel old. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go, and it'll have you feeling like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle and, less effort in the gym. You're going to feel better. You're going to to sleep better, and you're going to love a little bit better, if you know what I mean. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer, and you're going to look better and you're going to lose weight. And remember, you get a combo of testosterone and a GLP-1. It will burn that belly fat, and you're going to get ripped. So this month, get your free GLP-1 medication, a $299 value when you start testosterone therapy only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your video appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
Think you know what's going to happen during the big game? Call it with DraftKings Predictions, a new app where you can predict outcomes on football's biggest games. Make real money predictions on the big game and put your money where your knowledge is. Pick a topic. Make your prediction. What will the total score be? Will the underdog cover? Which team will be lifting the trophy at the end? Then see, will your big game smarts pay off? DraftKings Predictions is new. Simple to use with big game trading available here in Florida. Download now. New DraftKings Predictions customers get up to a $75 first trade bonus with promo code WTKS. Don't just feel it. Predict it with DraftKings Predictions. The crown is yours. DraftKings Predictions is a CFTC registered introducing broker. Event contract trading involves substantial risk of loss. One per new customer. Opt-in required. Non-withdrawable predictions dollars expire in 1 year. Ends February 8th, 2026. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. See terms at dkng.co/predictions promo.
Wondering if dangerous contaminants are in your home's water? Get Leaf Home Water Solutions today. We can't live without water, but we can take actions today to make it safer and healthier. Leaf Home Water Solutions is offering a free in-home water test. Just visit leafhome.com/free to schedule yours. With results from their advanced digital testing, Leaf Home Water Solutions can design a whole home system and expertly install it in as little as 1 day. With Leaf Home Water Solutions, you can feel confident that each drop of water from every tap and appliance is cleaner and safer for you and your family. We can't live without water, but we can take actions today to make our family's water safer with Leaf Home Water Solutions. Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZzzQuil Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZzzQuil Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZzzQuil Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Before it was vintage, it was a revolution. This is Smells Like the 90s. A decade that tore up the rulebook and defined a new world of alternative. Nirvana, Alanis, Pearl Jam, Weezer, No Doubt, and more. With commercial-free weekends. Your favorite era? Just a tap away. Open the free iHeartRadio app and listen now.
This earful of Real Radio is brought to you by Tools Ace Hardware.
Today is Cooler with Ross Padgett, presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
don't know about the Velcro loop, but I am a fan of the Velcro fly.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. If you want to leave a talk back, you can do that as well. That's what that gentleman did. It's easy. Grab the iHeartRadio app, go to Real Radio, and use that mic to send your comment over to Jack. Your 3 o'clock keyword is check. That's CHECK. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Welcome back. I'm Jim. I forgot to mention at the top of the show, we're going to have Justin Warmoth on today as well.
Oh, cool.
He's leaving Channel 6. And
what did he do?
Moving on to something else. And I'm kind of interested, leaving a TV job where you have a solid audience, everything like that. It's kind of an interesting move. So we'll talk to Justin today around 5:20. His dad, also a television legend here in Central Florida as well. So looking forward to talking to Justin. I haven't seen him in a while, actually. Welcome back. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Hi there.
So is Ross.
Oh, boy.
And Deb has your news. Let's get it.
It's time for JCS News.
Wow, does this guy got to put his name on everything?
It's in my contract, dude.
Here's the news on the Jim Colbert Show.
And JCS News is brought to you by that mortgage guy, Don. Low temperatures and heavy snow are still affecting a large part of the country. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says there's been one confirmed storm-related death in his state, as well as 3 others that are being investigated.
To date, we have 1 confirmed fatality, and we have 3 other that we are investigating on whether they are storm related.
Now, Kentucky State Police have received how many calls for service related to the winter storm?
Oh, man.
So this would be the entire state of Kentucky. So this Kentucky State Police have received more than this many calls for service related to the winter storm.
10,000.
75,000. 5,000.
Points, Jack. 6,000. More than 6,000 calls. More than 360 wellness checks being conducted.
Don't let it go to your head.
It just happened.
Don't let it go to your head.
I'm offended by Deb making a noise like I was close. I read that wrong. But it was, in fact, it was a grunt of, oh, so stupid.
No, I was like, oh, I should have given him a hint. The death toll from the winter storm that's been pummeling much of the country for days now stands at around 3 dozen across multiple states. The storm is expected to continue throughout the week. And thanks to that storm, most of Central Florida will be dealing with freezing cold temperatures. The National Weather Service has another freeze warning in effect starting at midnight tonight and lasting until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Afternoons will be sunny with highs in the 60s from Wednesday to Friday, but residents still need to protect their plants, their pipes, and their pets. Especially this weekend for the pipes, right? Letting your outside hoses just drip a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Forecasters say another incoming storm is expected to bring temperatures in the Orlando metro area down into the 20s over the weekend. So again, we're looking at a hard freeze starting like Friday, Saturday. Sunday, the high is only supposed to be 45 degrees.
So you're telling me every spigot on the outside of my house I need to turn on so they're dripping?
I don't know that every spigot, and I got to tell you, I don't know if the ground's going to get cold enough to freeze your pipes in Florida, even in the 20s. Maybe we can kind of open it up for conversation, but that's what we used to do in Palatka. We had to do that before in the winters.
And so basically, all like in places like Wisconsin, are you telling me all winter long they just leave their water running?
Well, they have warming pipes there, though. And usually they run through don't they usually run through the basement there or whatever?
Yeah, exactly. Because so many homes have basements, you don't have to worry about your pipes freezing. Now, like your engine block in your car, you do. So a lot of families would plug their car in overnight to keep the engine block from cracking.
Right.
But here in Florida, like at our house in Mount Dora, our pipes are outside and exposed. So we're most likely going to let our 2 spigots drip a little bit overnight because they're not underground and they're not wrapped in insulation. And we don't want to take the chance of having burst pipes.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Especially for this weekend, because again, that's a hard freeze in the 20s over several hours.
Now, you could let that just drip into a container and use that to water your lawn if you wanted to be very environmentally friendly.
Absolutely.
You could
absolutely.
do that.
Jack, are you conflicted? The water bill, though.
I know.
Jack, it's a total of 2 gallons of water.
You get 2 times a year, 2 times in 10 years to be able to challenge your water bill, 1 time within a 24-month period.
And is that because you just challenged yours because you left a hose on for over a week?
It is, Deborah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is.
Okay, good.
You sound like a guy who uses Velcro on cords.
Can you guys, if you listen real quick, just be quiet for a second. Can you hear women out there gasping with horniness?
Yeah.
At Jack's ability to quote the manual from the city
Yeah.
on how often you can or cannot.
It's not the manual, it's
get
because
water.
he's just done it.
Can you just hear? Can you hear them? Every time you hear that, every 3 seconds, those are panties hitting a parking lot somewhere.
Can you hear that Velcro keeping my wallet shut?
In the meantime, Orange County is trying to make it easier to get out of the cold. The county announced yesterday it's opening 2 warming shelters for an extra day. The shelters at Barnett Park Rec Center and the Goldenrod Rec Center will now be open tonight, tomorrow, and Thursday. The original schedule called for the shelters to be closed Wednesday. The shelters will open at 5 p.m. each day. It's not just us, right? Of course, Florida farmers scrambling to protect their crops as bitter cold settles over Central Florida. Strawberry growers in Plant City and Claremont are running overnight irrigation, creating a protective ice layer that keeps the plant at 32 degrees. Of course, you've got blueberry farmers getting ready for blueberry festivals already all over the state.
Man.
So the farmers expect to lose some berries close to harvest, but saving the plants will at least preserve production for the weeks ahead. Like I said, blueberries and sunflowers are also being shielded from the prolonged freeze, adding to the workload for farm crews.
Now, I've heard for years that the strawberry farmers like a little kiss of cold in the winter here in Florida. That makes the berry sweeter, but I don't know at what sustained levels that kiss is supposed to last or what it's supposed to be.
I would imagine it wouldn't be for days on end.
Yeah, I'm guessing not. Yeah.
Yeah, but I know like Amber Brook Farms out in Eustis, they lost quite a few of their sunflowers and strawberries, and they're hoping to hang on to their blueberries. All right. While some cold iguanas are jumping in water and burrowing in holes to keep from getting stunned and falling out of trees, Zoo Miami's Ron McGill says some of the smaller ones, unfortunately, may not make it.
Smaller iguanas succumb quicker because their body mass is less. The large ones, those 5-6 footers, sometimes it takes well down into the deep 40s for an extended amount of time before it does any significant damage.
And you do not want to get hit in the head with one of those 4, 5, 6 footers because that could do some significant damage to your neck.
Yeah, you don't want it raining 30-pound lizards.
Exactly.
Not good.
Well, he adds manatees, of course, and sea turtles could feel the effect as well if they don't find their way to warmer water like springs and by power plants. As for the zoo animals, this would go for the Central Florida Zoo, Brevard Zoo, getting blankets, heating lamps, and additional food. More sensitive ones being brought inside, and anyone who sees distressed wildlife is urged to call the FWC hotline and avoid handling the animals. Orlando may be unable to stop ICE from opening a detention facility in the city. Mayor Buddy Dyer said yesterday the Constitution's Supremacy Clause prohibits local governments from interfering with the federal government. He was repeating what City Attorney Marianne Downs told county commissioners on Sunday. Listen, we may not like the law, but we're duty-bound to enforce it.
Right.
Meanwhile, an ICE official tells Channel 9 the agency is exploring possible locations in Orlando, but hasn't settled on one. Location. Isn't that what they say?
We've got some closed schools.
Hey, there you go.
Oh, hold them back.
All right, the border
just snarled.
He did. The border czar is meeting with Minneapolis's Mayor Fry days after the second deadly shooting of a protester by a federal immigration agent. Now, Governor Ron DeSantis at the Florida Sheriff's Association Winter Conference in Ponte Vedra Beach says leaders in sanctuary cities need to stop encouraging people to protest and target ICE.
That is not appropriate for a state governor to be inciting, a mayor to be inciting. If you don't like the fact that we have immigration laws, then you should have done a better job when you were in power.
So there.
His tone, man.
Yeah.
His tone. His tone says, I'm going to go tell the teacher.
Right.
I'm telling the teacher.
I'm the snitch that everybody warned you about.
That was a interesting choice of cadence.
The tone is
really
great.
tailed off at the end.
Well, he says state, local, and federal authorities must work together to enforce laws. Top Border Patrol official Greg Bovino is leaving Minneapolis and returning to his old position in California.
Yeah. Which is where he lives in a shoe. Because Greg Bovino is like literally, He's like isn't he like 5'6" or 5'5" and weighs like 120 pounds or something? He's a tiny little fella.
I can't. There's a bunch of people that jump out to my mind whenever I see this Bovino fellow.
Yeah.
And number one is one battle after another. And tell me that's not Sean Penn.
Yeah.
The Sean Penn's character.
He does look a little bit like you.
Oh, haircut and all.
All right, gun-related arrests are down significantly in Orange County, and I do mean significantly. They've dropped to their lowest level since the pandemic began, with just over 14,000 people booked last year. That's a 32% reduction from just 2023.
Wow.
Nationally, the homicide rate has also dropped. All right, this next story isn't just one of those that makes you go, what? 2 Seminole County girls are accused of plotting a murder at their high school. 14-year-old Isabel Valdez and another girl were arrested after law enforcement received a tip late last week. They were allegedly plotting to kill another student at Lake Brantley High School. Valdez was arrested for attempted murder and possession of a weapon, specifically a knife, on school property. The other child is accused of being an accessory to the crime.
Yeah, crazy stuff, man. That one girl they got her as an accomplice, and I think that I can't remember, but I think when they talked to her first, she kind of said, kind of agreed that's what was going on. And then they pulled both the girls out of the classroom, searched the backpack, found the knife, and that was it.
And bravo to the person who called in the tip.
Yes,
no joke.
Absolutely.
That's how quickly you can save a life.
Yeah, that's how you make a difference.
Yeah, that's how quickly you can save a life and change 2 others. Maybe these girls can go into and take their lumps and then get some help in rehab to get them out of whatever put them in this situation where they felt like killing another 14-year-old child.
Well, Florida lawmakers advancing a bill that hardens college and university campuses during an active shooting situation. State Representative Michelle Salzman says her bill, House Bill 757, is in response to the mass shooting last year on the FSU campus that killed 2 and injured 6.
We will require public institution emergency response plans to address how schools and emergency responders will communicate and respond during active shooter incidences.
The bill also allows eligible school staff to carry a concealed firearm as a guardian, and anyone who shoots a weapon within 1,000 feet of a school would be charged with a felony and held without bond.
Wow.
It also requires students and teachers to take active shooter preparedness training. I remember when it was just getting ready for a tornado. Simpler times. Florida Attorney General James Uthmeier says his office is investigating the creation of a Jacksonville gun registry. Uthmeier says he disagrees with State Attorney Melissa Nelson, who found no criminal wrongdoing and blamed the creation of the list on poor communication by a mid-level employee.
In other words, the city of Jacksonville was keeping a list of people who had registered weapons?
So Uthmeier argues the practice was unlawful and says ignorance of the law is not a defense, promising more updates soon. Florida Politics reports the registry recorded information on more than 100 people entering city buildings with firearms before the city halted the practice.
Wow. Interesting.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very interesting.
That's an interesting county to do something like that.
I know. Duval.
Duval's an interesting county, guys. Duval. Being Duval adjacent for a few years of my life, it's a different mentality up there.
And I know when I ask this, it's going to sound like it's also throwing in an opinion. I promise you it is not. Is there not a registry? Don't we have numbers on every gun?
Well, you get when you register your gun, it's registered to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I'm just saying, like I'm not saying that they should or shouldn't have it, but there is a database with your name when you purchase a firearm, correct?
Yeah, I think this one's different, though, right?
Yeah, this was about those who had firearms who were entering city buildings.
Oh, okay.
With those weapons,
Yeah.
and that I don't believe there are any lists of that nature around the state. All right. Speaking of lawmakers who, I don't know, someone needs to separate them, put them in opposite corners and maybe a juice box.
Okay.
But the
I
battle.
have to do that with my cat sometimes.
The battle between 2 political rivals in Orlando is still going months after the election. Regina Hill.
Oh, man.
And Shan Rose. Well, they ran for City Council District 5 back in November, and Rose won. Hill, though, went before the city council yesterday and accused Rose of retaliation and dangerously misusing her authority. This comes after Rose filed a police report against Hill after the election. Rose told police Hill was harassing her and her family. Hill denies harassing Rose, and she tells News 6 Rose is abusing her power. Hill, if you remember, lost her position on the city council in 2024 after she was arrested for elderly exploitation and mortgage fraud. She has pleaded not guilty to felony charges.
When is that trial, I wonder?
I do not know.
It's got to be this year sometime, right?
I would imagine so. I would imagine, but it's just, I mean, ever since Shan Rose won that election, Regina was like, nope, I'm not conceding. In fact, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Orlando is going to take a comprehensive look at why so many swans are dying at Lake Eola. That's what Mayor Buddy Dyer said yesterday. About 30 swans have died at the park in the last month due to avian flu. Dyer says, quote, we want to do the right thing by the swans, and we need to evaluate exactly what that might be, end quote. Speaking of...
I was watching on social media a lot of video, people speaking about this, saying, like, when you bring in swans, and these are, they're like, the city bought the swans, clipped them, so therefore, because they can't go anywhere else now, they're kind of tied to Lake Eola.
That's right.
You are now responsible for the well-being of these, but you don't have any bird experts. This is just like the city handling this, and they're saying there are several things that are wrong with how you are caring for these swans. So there is some community pushback at the care for the swans.
Interesting.
Yeah, this has been one of those stories the city wish would go away.
Yeah. And they got to be pretty cheap to maintain, right? Swans? Aren't they like 10 grand a piece or something?
Easily.
And the Regina Hill trial expected to get underway in June.
Okay, there we go.
And so many, great example of how many people really don't know about the swans. Don't judge my circle of friends, but I had a friend recently go like, wait, we didn't just build Orlando around them? They thought like, he had no idea. He just thought they were all natural. I'm like, no. That's us. We pay for that.
You should delete that guy's number.
Yeah, I should.
All right. It could soon be bye-bye birdie in Florida. The State House State Affairs Committee has unanimously approved a bill that would demote the mockingbird as the official state bird and elevate the American flamingo. Zoo Miami's Dr. Stephanie Mangua chirps back at claims that the flamingo isn't native.
Flamingos were once common sights all along Florida's coast, from the Keys to Wakulla, and they're likely to return to this range if given the opportunity through things like Everglades restoration, but also the great coastal conservation work that's happening across our state.
So State Representative Linda Cheney says while Hurricane Helene devastated the Tampa Bay area, it did bring the flamingo back to her district. I have seen one wild flamingo, and it was over Clearwater, St. Pete, actually, by the Dolly Museum.
Yeah.
To see a bird that pink against a bright blue sky, man, nothing else screams Florida.
And when you see them in the wild, it is whack. Because as a rule, you got to pay to go to Busch Gardens to see these damn things, or SeaWorld, right?
Exactly.
We were at one of the SeaWorld shows a couple years ago, like the whole thing that's going on right now, these series of shows, and we're sitting there watching the show, and a pack of these things, I don't know what you call
a flock.
A flock of seagulls. Oh.
Did you run?
A flock of flamingos.
So far away?
They flew over, and I looked at my wife, I said, this seems like a microdosing thing.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't seem like you should see flocks of flamingos just flying around like haphazardly. You're supposed to be standing in a pond on one leg or something.
Exactly. And yet, hopefully, we'll get to see more and more of them by, because they're a beautiful sight to see in the sky.
Wow.
And
Gotta
then finally,
get away.
I know you guys talked about this a little bit yesterday, but I pulled the story because, man, does it scream, please love us.
It does, yeah.
The Super Bowl is still about 2 weeks away, but Budweiser is already giving fans a look at their ad that will air during the big game. The beer company released its 60-second Super Bowl commercial online Monday. Oh, man.
It is toasty.
Just tell me this does not scream, as you said it so succinctly, Jimmy, pandering.
Yeah.
Pandering. It features a Clydesdale and a bald eagle as Leonard Skinner's Free Bird plays in the background.
I'm telling you, the only thing that's missing is Kid Rock needs to be riding the eagle, and then at the end of it, all of that gets jumped by the General Lee.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then fireworks in the background.
And that's it. And then a quick cameo from Burt Reynolds for no reason.
And then someone coming out going like, we're sorry about the Diltha Mulvaney thing.
The company said it knew knew it had to rise to the occasion with this year's spot with the celebration of Budweiser's 150th anniversary and America's 250th birthday. Let's take a look at this. With the baby eagle even?
Yeah. This is every Molly Hatchet album cover come to life.
Oh, God, and how much AI is this?
No,
this is all
it.
AI.
I used it all for the year.
Oh, man.
I'm not going to lie. I think the world needs healing.
Look at that, Ross.
There needs to be more liberals right now coming out and saying how much they love this commercial.
I got to agree with you.
And I will be one of those people. This commercial got me emotional.
Oh, are you kidding?
I love it.
You got to be kidding so bad.
Bravo.
If not liking that is wrong, then I don't want to be right, Jim. That's an eagle on top of a Clydesdale. We can't Freaky Friday right now. I can't be all about this commercial and you not.
I don't care for it, big dog.
It's the AI for me.
It is basic. Like Deborah says, like, please like us again.
Please.
But where did you hear about AI being used for that commercial?
I didn't. It's just when you see the chick on the
CGI
back of the
So that's
Clydesdale.
CGI. That's just computer-generated imagery. AI is when the computers make it.
Well, okay, if that is pissing you off, that's the thing.
I'm not mad about it at all. I'm just saying it's pandering.
I am.
Well, but if you're taking the role of like it's AI, I'm like, everything has CGI in it.
Yeah. I know.
Now, the argument of whether or not AI was used within their CGI techniques, that's another whole different topic.
Wormhole.
But yeah.
Well, NBC announced back in September that it sold out its complete inventory of Super Bowl ad spots earlier than ever. And, of course, now Budweiser's is one of them.
Yeah, good for them.
Well, if anyone needs radio Super Bowl spots, give me a call.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And man,
we're airing the game.
If you want another reminder of do not judge anybody, I like that commercial, and Jim's a little iffy on it.
Yeah. And he is the eagle.
I'm riding on the horse.
And that concludes your JCS News.
Kid Rock's heavy. He's way fatter than he looks on TV. All right, 77031. That's how you text us. Don't forget, you do have a few minutes for your 3 o'clock keyword. It's check, CHECK. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. The Froggers football follow-up is next. One of you guys is going to win a $25 gift card to Froggers Grill and Bar. Load them up. We'll do that next.
The Froggers football follow-up is next. Call now for your chance to win. 407-916-1041. AI doesn't feel rage or joy or shame. We feel all three, usually before we're out of bed. Real Radio 104.1, guaranteed human.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
The cold air is here to stay. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. Temperatures tumble once again this evening into the overnight. Lows around the metro dip back into the low to mid 30s. We have freeze warnings now for Orlando and Orange County. Temperatures to the north and west, though, fall back into the upper 20s. So freezing conditions for most of us. Cover your plans. Make sure you bundle up as you're heading out the door on Wednesday. Temperatures do moderate a bit, though. We have high pressure continuing to build in. We'll have a nice amount of sunshine with highs back in the upper 50s and lower 60s. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by SuperSure.
Do you own a small business? You need to hear this. A seismic shift is coming. It's time to get super sure. Not kind of sure, not pretty sure, not a little sure, but super sure. The seismic shift is coming. Super sure, coming soon.
Whether you're running your heat or your AC, you know it's using electricity that is getting more and more expensive. The way to fight back is go solar. Use the sun's energy, create electricity that's green, clean, and just going to help cut down your power bill. SolarSource.com can help. You can have whole home solar from just $89 a month. No money down. You get guaranteed performance and maintenance all included. You're going to save up to 40% on your power bill immediately. And it is a great, great feeling. Used by NASA, Disney, and so many others. And you get exclusive savings when you tell them Jack from Real Radio sent you. Go to SolarSource.com/monsters. And when you connect with them, say Jack sent you. Good luck. Go get it.
Now that a new year is here, start 2026 by showing your gratitude. iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, celebrating the incredible impact of public school educators. Nominate an outstanding teacher in your life who's gone above and beyond for their students to be among the winners of $5,000 to stock their classroom. Teachers give their time, money, and hearts to help students succeed. Help us say thank you to the educators shaping our future. Get all the info and nominate a teacher who goes the extra mile today at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
If Harley-Davidson had a playground, this would be it. Welcome to Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson. Over 100,000 square feet, 2 stories and packed with bikes, gear, and the kind of atmosphere you feel the second you walk in. Our master techs keep you rolling. Our showroom keeps things exciting, and there's always something happening. Events every weekend, rides, music, and good times. Located at Destination Daytona, because this isn't just a dealership. It's the station for Harley-Davidson. Teddy Morris's Daytona Harley-Davidson, where the ride starts and the fun never stops.
You can feel the excitement in the air at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand, and Ocala. But we fumbled. We ordered way too many Mitsubishis, plus truckloads of pre-owned. Now we'll accept any reasonable offer. Fumble! Customer takes possession and pays thousands less. And all you need is a dime. One dime down. We'll even pay top dollar for your trade. That will lower your car payment even more. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty. Lifetime on new and pre-owned. We have way too many new Mitsubishis. Outlander SUVs with 0% financing for 60 months and too many pre-owned. There's a flag on the play. It looks like credit interference. No problem. We have banks and credit unions ready to lend with low rates. But hurry, when they're gone, they're gone. Take the winning drive to RC Hill Mitsubishi. In DeLand, just 2 miles off I-4. DeLand and Ocala. RCHill.com. RCHill.com. Time down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax title to qualified buyers.
Finding excuses to not do your taxes? Unsure where to start? Sounds like you may be suffering from FOMO, the fear of messing up. The cure? Filing your federal and state taxes for free using TurboTax on Credit Karma. All you have to do is start and finish filing on your own in the Credit Karma app by February 28th. Just keep in mind, this offer is available only if you didn't file with TurboTax last year. It's time to break free from your fear of messing up. Start filing for free today in the Credit Karma app.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code TALK to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code TALK to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code TALK.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZzzQuil Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZzzQuil Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZzzQuil Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/Mike.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Part of the show, The Jim Colbert Show on Demand, available on the free iHeartRadio app. It's time for the Froggers football follow-up on The Jim Colbert Show.
That is right. It is time for the Froggers football follow-up, brought to you by our good friends over at Froggers Grill and Bar. 4 of these beautiful locations here in Central Florida to serve you with unbelievably good food, really cool people, and ice-cold beer. Every location full of big screen TVs and fun stuff to do, whether it be pinball, shooting pool, throwing darts, foosball. Just an awesome place to chill out, have a couple beers, and watch some sports. Froggers, we love you guys. Thanks for everything you've done this year. It's Froggers Grill and Bar.
They also have some great Super Bowl things happening at each of their 4 area locations, Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, Altamont Springs. We'll have more details on that later in the week. But for today, it's our final $25 gift card to Froggers Grill and Bar. You find the one near you at Froggers.com. But right now, we get to see who wins the final week of picks here on the Jim Colbert Show.
Yeah, wow. Yes. That's the final week. That's right. Next week, or not this weekend, next weekend is the Super Bowl.
Right.
Only 2 games on the bill this past week, and we have to not only get the name of the team right, we also did total points as well.
Yeah, we did total points for both games, and so you had to pick what you thought the total score would be in both games. We add them together, and then the person, in case of a tie, the person who comes closest to the true total is the winner. Just remember, Ross dominated throughout the regular season. Deb and I were neck and neck with him, and then Jim was in last place. But the one thing I'd like to caution you is past performance is not indicative of future results. It's anyone's game.
Okay.
You have a 1 in 4 shot of winning this $25 Froggers gift card. Good luck.
All right, let's go. Deb, 1, 2, or 3?
Let's make it easy. Let's go 1.
1 right up top is Steve. Steve, how you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
Glad to hear that. All right, buddy, who do you believe had the best weekend in NFL football here on the show?
I'm going to pick you, Jim.
Oh, well, here's the deal. And you know what's great, Steve? I don't know if you listened to Thursday when we made our picks. We actually made all of these picks on the air, so anyone who took down that information would actually know the results, and you would know that Jim did not win. He got both games correct. Congratulations. That's a rarity for Jim.
This guy.
But he did finish in third place.
Third place? I got both games right.
You are correct on that as well.
All right. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry.
It was not me. All right. 2 or 3?
Let's go 3.
3 is Amy. Amy, how you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
All right, Amy, we're doing great. I am off the board. I did not win. However, Deb, Jack, and Ross are available. Who do you think had the best weekend last week in NFL football picks?
I'm going to say Ross.
Oh, and Amy, smart selection because of Ross's dominance throughout the regular season, because Ross likes to go by a gut feeling at times, and he had a gut feeling that the Rams would win on Sunday.
Yeah,
and you know what?
I have a gut feeling about this one, too.
You know what? They came close, but they did not. So Ross, with only 1 correct, actually finished in last place.
Dead
this
last.
Ross is last? That's not. No, that can't be.
All right, and we only have this one caller.
We have one caller, and
better
there's
get it
2
right.
choices. Yeah.
She better get it right. All right, Olivia, who do you think won? Is it Jack or is it Deb?
Babe?
Jack, it's you and me, baby.
Oh, Olivia.
Oh, no!
You chose wisely.
Jim taking Jack's bait is the breaking news there. Oh, my God.
Olivia, I did have the picks. It came down, me, Deb, and Jim all tied with both correct. It came down the points. I had 90, Deb had 95, Jim had 108. There were only 75 points scored in both games because, remember, it was 17 to...
The
first
game,
10-7.
The first game screwed me over because I took 50 points, but I was close on that second game.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Olivia, you and I are winners. You get a $25 gift card.
Yay.
However, we need to hear, can you give us your best ribbit there, Olivia?
Read it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I
Hey,
like
good
it.
job.
Lean
Good
it into
job.
that one.
Little character
Congratulations,
work.
Olivia.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And, of course, we will make our Super Bowl prediction coming up this Thursday for the final Froggers football forecast. And then, of course, next week we will give away our final $25 gift card to Froggers Grill and Bar.
Well, we have a week off for the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
but listen, we have
Well, I mean, when it comes,
No,
guys.
but listen, we have to talk about football on Thursday.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah, because we want lunch.
We have to if we're going to get lunch from Froggers, we have to, make something up.
Yeah, you're right, because it is a weekend.
We'll talk prop bets, maybe?
We'll talk,
Ooh.
prop bets,
Hey,
maybe any special things they've got going on at Froggers.
Come up with a list of 10 prop bets.
Okay.
We'll come up with a list of 10 prop bets, and we'll just do those prop bets and see how that goes. Is that good, or is 10 too many? 5,
Yeah,
maybe?
and then maybe we can also talk about the big Real Radio Super Bowl pregame show here on that involves us.
All right, very good.
It does?
Yeah, we'll tell you about it later.
You got to come to the meetings, Deb.
Yeah, it's a drop top scenario for you. All right, 407.
Too cold, dude. You drop it first.
916-1041. Text us 77031. Got a fresh keyword for you now.
Freshy.
We'll do what you do that's new on the other side of this. You're listening to the Jim Colbert Show on Real Radio 104.1.
This has been the Froggers Football Follow-Up. Find the Froggers near you at Froggers.com. Wherever your plans take you on Super Sunday, you can take the big game with you. From the opening kickoff to the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy, Real Radio 104.1 is the home of Westwood One's coverage of Super Bowl 60.
Police activities blocking 2 left lanes westbound on Conroy Road at I-4 westbound. Traffic starting to pile up in your typical areas on I-4 before you head over St. John's River Bridge. There's congestion through the city. No major problems on Florida's Turnpike or I-95, but if you do see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Staples. 2026 is here, and at Staples, deals mean business. Get that back-to-business energy with up to $100 off custom print orders on business cards, flyers, signs, and more. Shop everything you need to fuel the momentum in-store and online. Staples, that was easy. Ends January 31st.
Imagine kicking off the new year with $1,000 in your pocket. What would you do first? Splurge on a cozy winter getaway? Buy that gift you didn't get for Christmas? Start a postseason detox weekend? Whatever your plan is, we're not here to judge. We're here to give you a chance to win. $1,000 in your hand 13 times every weekday. It's simple. Hear the keyword, enter it on the website, answer your phone. You're in the right place. Real Radio 104.1, the station that does it better than anyone. This national contest sponsored by Mills Air.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
It's cold outside, but the action is on fire at Daytona Beach Poker with the Winter Deep Stack, January 28th through February 1st. Buy in for $300 and chase a $100,000 guaranteed prize pool across multiple starting flights. Turn up the heat this winter at Daytona Beach Poker. Spin into serious payouts at Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker on Friday, January 30th. From 11 a.m. to midnight, every high-hand winner scores $750 or gets a shot at spinning the wheel for up to $2,000. Mega Money Wheel, big wins, big spins. Only at Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker.
Hey, for years you heard me talk about Mike and his awesome team at the Home Builders Network. This is who you should reach out to if you need a new roof, you need new windows and doors. The fact is, it's not just me that thinks he's great. The Home Builders Network has been nominated by the Orlando Weekly as Orlando's best when it comes to windows and doors. So reach out to Mike the Home Builder and his team. They're very professional and they can help you. It's Home Builders Network. Great installation, excellent service, and it's all at a fair price. Go to homebuildersnetwork.com for your free estimate. That is Home Builders Network. Make sure you tell them Russ and the Monster sent you.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody. Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Host an event they'll never forget at Crush Yard. Designed for group gatherings of all kinds, Crush Yard makes it easy to bring people together for team events, birthday parties, and milestone celebrations. With pickleball courts, great food and drinks, and flexible space to play or relax, everything comes together in one place. We handle the details so you can focus on your guests and enjoy the moment. It's an interactive, high-energy experience everyone will remember. Learn more at CrushYard.com.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment changeouts and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
Any good weekend plans?
Oh, I'm going on a weekend cruise on MSC Cruises. We're going to White Sand Beach and Beanbag Chair.
Are you using nouns as verbs?
You can do that on MSC Cruises. Where was I? The food. We'll rigatoni, French fry, we might even gelato. How about you?
Oh, yeah, I was going to lawnmower.
3 or 4 night cruises from $199 plus kids sail free. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZzzQuil Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZzzQuil Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZzzQuil Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Coming to you live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Need help after an accident? Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Happy. 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 Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Talking about Froggers, and next week you guys can talk about the Pro Bowl. Maybe that can get you some free food.
No.
Thanks. Bye.
No.
Hey, Jim. If you really don't want to go out and play in the cold after work tonight, you always got a couple people out here, me, who'd be more than willing to come over and put some sheets on your plants for you so they don't freeze, and you don't have to be inconvenienced after your long day of work. All you got to do is say the word. I'll reach out. See ya.
See you, buddy.
All right, guys, happy day. Talking about flamingos and flocks of them. A collective of flamingos is called a flamboyance. It's a really good bar trivia thing to have in your back pocket. Flamboyance.
A flamboyance of flamingos.
Yeah.
It's like a speaking exercise.
Or a murder of crows.
Yeah. A gaggle
of geese.
Mm-hmm. Your 4 o'clock keyword is happy. Happy. I'm happy we're not doing that anymore. I'm out. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Happy guys, that is your 4 o'clock keyword. Good luck. We hope you win. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack. Happy. And Ross.
It's all true.
Let's do what you do that's new.
What'd you do that's new? What'd you do that's new? Hey! If we only knew something new to do, we're relying on you. Tell us something new brought to you by Klausman Law.
Right, Klausman Law, KLAUSMAN Law.com. Office is right there in Winter Park, 407-917-1718. Car crash, call Klausman. We'll talk to Glenn on Thursday for Colbert Court. What'd you do that's new every single Tuesday at 4 o'clock. One of the members of the show will choose something for the other members to watch, read, or listen to. We will do that, then reconvene on the following Tuesday, discuss it, and then move forward with the same process. It is Deb's turn. We'll find out what Jack has to offer here in 1 second. Deb?
I picked a 11-minute and 51-second video on YouTube that featured the 10 bizarre 1970s products we couldn't live without.
Oh, man. Oh, man. What a flashback this was. Jack has it right now up at realradio.fm/watch. That is our YouTube channel where you can check us out while we do the show.
I also felt exonerated with this piece over one of the items that they feature.
Really exonerated?
Yes.
Huh, interesting. Well, the funny thing is, the one that hit me the most, I don't know about you, Jack. Ross, all this is probably alien to you, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. That G, your hair smells terrific shampoo was the thing when we were in high school. That was a running joke in high school.
But also, I think the thing that lived on the first one, Fabergé organic shampoo with that tagline, and they tell two friends, and so on.
Right.
And they kept doubling it on the screen, and they kept like overlaying and they told two friends, and so on and so on, because that itself became something you would say, and they told two friends, and so on. That kind of lived on.
Yeah. That's as viral as you could go in the 70s. Is have your tagline, like whether it be SNL or something, or on a movie, just kind of live in infamy, like in the office or in the hallways of a school. And a lot of these products did that.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean,
no one ever kind of accused it of a little brainwashy.
Oh, no. I mean, back then you could do whatever you want.
Because that commercial...
There were no rules.
That commercial basically told you to make a pyramid scheme.
It also told you to shove your face into other people's hair.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they're in the commercial for the G, your hair smells terrific. Randos are just walking up to chicks and then burying their faces in girls' hair and go, Gee, your hair smells terrific.
And it showed them loving it.
So that was one of the products in the video that I see. What's another one?
Well, the one that I felt exonerated I think it's coming up next, is the Dr. Scholl's.
Oh, my God, the sandals?
Yeah.
I could never figure out why I seem to be the only woman who could not figure out how to clippity-clop my way through life in those damn things, but I hated them.
Yeah.
I hated them.
Yeah, it was basic. It was a sandal, but it was a wooden platform with a leather strap, but had this little arch that you're supposed to, use your toes to kind of grip it, and therefore shape your legs.
Yeah. And it's so funny, back in the day, for people who do not know what television was like or ads were like back then, they would always try to tie in something European or something that wasn't American to make it seem more legit. Yeah, it would be like this. It would be like at the bottom of the shoe carved from Norwegian pine.
Yeah.
Or Corinthian leather. They would always use some kind of weird portmanteau of European terms to try to get you to buy their products.
My sisters had those sandals.
Oh, I bet. Everybody did.
Oh, yeah, everybody had those.
Everybody had those.
Can I tell you, they're still popular. Just not they have cork bottoms now. They call them wedges, but it's similar to that shoe, is it not?
No, because the cork allows a little bit of flexibility. Those wooden shoes, there was nothing you could do. Just hope you didn't hit a puddle.
Yeah. What was some of the other ones too?
Well, you had Seabreeze. Remember Seabreeze?
Oh, the
astringent.
Used to take the makeup off, but it was basically straight turpentine.
It basically just took your skin off. How about the Avon collectible perfume bottle?
That was the only one that I had no knowledge of.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh man!
Sorry, I didn't sell Avon.
Yeah, no. The thing is, if you would live with a lot of women though, and women love these Avon bottles. And we used to get the dude was the car,
right? And the cowboy boot,
and the cowboy boot, and there was another one that was like a fish. and they all held cologne, and the worst possible cologne you could imagine.
How about Tang?
That's the one I remember because
Yeah.
we that's what we drank growing up.
That's what we drank, exactly.
We never had it.
Really?
And I referred to that. To me, that was OJ, right? And
Yeah.
now when I see the commercial, it says instant breakfast drink.
Yeah. In other words, sugar water and orange.
And just to prove how weird the 90s, not even how weird the 90s were, but just the advertising and the culture. I remember Tang, but it was brought to me via an orangutan. That was their marketing.
Oh, really? wow.
I'm looking at your OG commercial for Tang.
Because it was what the astronauts took into space with them, and that was the selling point to America's kids was you can drink like the astronauts.
Yeah, my Tang was orangutan and being like, get it?
Yeah, we get it.
That was their vibe to me when I was 7.
Yeah.
And that's part of the reason why I picked this wasn't just a memory lane idea, but it's the idea of those products that you can't imagine ever not being a part of your life.
Right.
I mean, Tab, as is one of the products in there,
and
I mean, it was ubiquitous at that time. You couldn't go anywhere without seeing Tab.
That was diet soda.
That was Diet Coke before Diet Coke.
And do you know how they marketed it? And Jack can fast forward. So before he gets there, how do you think they marketed Tab drink as being a diet drink, Ross? What imagery do you think they could use on the screen to create an image that led you to believe that Tab was for dieting?
Leg warmers.
No.
Or like a sweatband.
Watch the screen here. It's the shape of the glass that they poured the drink in was really skinny in the middle.
Like a highball?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like a Tom
It
Collins
was telling you to
drink?
be a mind sticker.
In other words, it was basically telling you that your waist can be like this if you drink Tab.
If you have an hourglass figure,
Like
you're
that.
a mind sticker.
Yeah.
See the screen right now?
Here's your glass chance. Oh my God, that's the slug line for that ad?
Yeah, dude.
But you could get 4 of those glasses for $4.
Like, here's your glass chance. Here's your last chance. That is
Yeah.
a little aggressive
And
from your Tab.
And they don't make that anymore, right?
They do not.
I have not seen it. I mean, we were a Fresca household myself.
It was like drinking brake fluid. Now, I've never consumed brake fluid, but it can't be any worse than what Tab was. Imagine the worst possible iteration of a Diet Cola you can imagine with, like, was it sweetened with saccharin
Yes.
back then?
Yes.
Oh,
1 calorie.
Oh, my God almighty, dude.
What I can't get
diet
over...
sodas back then,
Oh, they were terrible.
they were rough.
Those shoes that Deb was saying?
Yeah, the Dr. Scholl's.
Yeah, those are the ones that you feel exonerated by?
Yeah, because they were just impossible to walk in.
Well, I just was going back and I was watching the video. They were wooden?
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, they were the bottom was wood. That's what I'm saying. It's like carved out of real Norwegian
So
pine.
you
I thought
couldn't
you were
bend
joking.
it. No, you couldn't bend. So your foot couldn't bend. You had to use your toes and hang on and clippity-clop your way through life.
And you could hear girls coming down the hallway in high school as that thing would flop and hit the bottom of their foot, and it sounded like a horse.
So they're just like walking around high school holy grailing it?
Yeah. I'm serious. Serious.
They got like coconuts behind them. Click, 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 click. Also, they were saying in the commercial or in this video is that like if you felt pain, that was also the shoe telling you like, oh, it's working.
It's just like the sea breeze, the astringent. If you felt your face burning, that's when you knew it was working.
They said you could smell the alcohol three rooms away.
Well, you remember the hair dyes the same way. I mean, it was the ammonia would stick around your house for weeks. And shag carpeting and avocado anything.
I remember
Oh, the worst.
I remember my uncle coloring his hair, my mom coloring her hair, and I'm like, there is no way that's good for you. It smells like a paint shop in here, and it's on her hair. She's got it like in a bun and like a plastic wrapped around it.
My favorite thing was the final item, which you see, because I had one from my junior year in high school until about 2001.
And I had one that was the modern equivalent, which was called a flotation device. It was a bed that looked like a normal bed, but then had the water bladder in the middle of like the mattress.
My sister had one of those. I had that full wave-like waterbed. Yeah.
The worst.
Oh, the best.
The worst.
The best.
Have you ever laid on a waterbed, Ross?
I have. My brother also had one because he thought it was cool, but he forgot the whole girl part. So he got a waterbed.
And then you better not weigh more, or your girl better not weigh more than you, or you know you're going to wind up.
You're going to launch her
in the middle, glued to each other from waterbed sweat.
Yeah, when you're sleeping on it, one person getting up, the other person knows about it. There's no way to.
No,
Yeah,
there's no mattress that doesn't move.
You get tsunami'd onto the floor.
Let me tell you, there is, and Ross, Jack, I don't know if this ever happened to you, but there is nothing like being sound asleep and waking up in a puddle of water.
Oh, springing a leak.
And having like, wait a minute, did I do this?
And, and you think it's impossible because the damn thing empty weighs a ton because the plastic is like 8 mil.
Oh, but no pin leak hole. Absolutely, you're in a puddle.
You wake up going like, "There's no way it was that much."
Yeah, right.
How much did I drink? Am I dead?
Did you ever have a leak in yours, Jack?
Yes. Yeah, that I had to fix.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, I'm talking 15, at least 15 years I had a water hose.
I remember a buddy of mine draining his to move it, and you put a water hose to it, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And he hung the water hose out the window because it was on the second story.
Yep.
It's the same way he kind of filled the damn thing up. They just put the water hose to his window and filled it up. And man, you better have a strong floor because once you fill those things up, what's it, 100 gallons, 100, 200 gallons of water?
I don't even know.
Oh, my God. It's this giant bladder.
How was TMI question? But how was like making love on a waterbed back in the 70s or 80s?
So here, there's a little more skill to it. You have to catch the rhythm.
Yeah, you need
of
rhythm,
the wave.
right?
You
That's
do.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, because you're sending a wave back, and it's coming back. So you have to kind of you have to be in time with it.
So it's like
you have to be in time. Yeah,
I'm so happy you're answering because that's the answer I was looking for.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like once you get the motion going, one thrust is actually like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
If you can't dance, you're going to get thrown off like a bull.
Yeah.
It's not going to
It
work.
didn't always happen, but when you were in sync, you're like, I got it.
If you can't tango, you can't mango on this thing.
And then as soon as you get it, your girl gets motion sick.
Yeah. I need Dramamine every time we kiss.
Jack, what do you have for us next week?
Okay, I've been watching a lot of different stuff, and this is something my daughter has been on, and we've been watching together, and I was just mesmerized by this last one. It's 34 minutes long. It's called The Craziest Police Chase Ever. We're watching a lot of police chase videos.
Whatever works,
I love it, man.
It's a blast.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah,
you're watching, and you're like, no way.
Yeah.
No way. And it's narrated by a guy in a helicopter. Now, sometimes it's just dash cam. This one actually is an influencer who was talking about it as you're getting the actual audio as well. But what's good about that, because this thing went on for over an hour, like an hour and 20 minutes. So it's condensed down to about 34 minutes. I'll have it up there. It's a lot. It's a fun ride.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We'll go check that out. 407-916. By the way, you can see that at JimCorbettLive.com. Just go to the What'd You Do That's New Master List. Not only can you see what Jack's going to offer, you can see what Deb threw up last week and everything we've done since we've had this show.
Yep.
So again, that's JimCorbettLive.com. All right, back in a sec. A king has been dethroned. I'll tell you what it is next.
What you do that's new, brought to you by Glenn Klausman, KLAUSMANLAW.com. Proudly sponsored since day one by Glenn Klausman, KlausmanLaw.com.
Bye. Sure, AI is smart, but can it spill coffee on a control board? Didn't think so. Real Radio 104.1, guaranteed human.
Traffic starting to get heavy, heading through the city at the ramp where I-4 meets State Road 408. There's slowdowns on I-4 westbound before Darrell Carter Parkway. Traffic's backed up due to an accident on Conroy Road at I-4 eastbound and westbound lanes are getting affected there. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Spring Tree Maple Syrup. Here's to 50 years of sweet tradition. Since 1976, Spring Tree has captured the essence of Vermont's maple heritage, bringing the warmth of spring and the sweetness of nature to your table. For 5 decades, they've honored the craft of tapping trees and creating 100% pure maple syrup. Grab your Spring Tree bottle at Publix today.
Hey guys, right here in Central Florida, the weather can get crazy. We just did a spot on it. We're going to have a weatherman here on in a few minutes to talk about how crazy Central Florida's weather is. You know, yesterday or Sunday was 83, 84 degrees. By this weekend, the highs are going to be in the 40s. That's why Mills Air is so important to every family in Central Florida. They're here to do one thing and one thing only, and that's keep your HVAC system running perfectly so you don't have to worry about being uncomfortable in these times where the weather gets so crazy. 30 years of experience, and they are Carrier Factory authorized authorized dealers. That can get you up to $1,275 in rebates towards a brand new Carrier unit. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier and always turn to family-owned and operated Mills Air. Call these guys today. It's 407-277-1159. Online, millsair.com.
Hennion and Walsh was made for people like you. People who understand the value of experienced, highly skilled professionals. That's why you'll have access to a team of specialists to help you invest for the life you want. Why? You've earned it. We're Hennion and Walsh, and a team built around you. Get a second opinion. Call 800-279-5279 or find us online. Investing involves risk, including the possible loss of principal. Advisory services provided by Hennion & Walsh Asset Management. Securities offered by Hennion & Walsh Inc. Member FINRA SIPC.
There's something for everyone at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Come face to face with more than 800 animals. Discover new lions and sea hyenas like never before at our largest, most immersive animal habitat expansion, Lion and Hyena Ridge, opening this spring. Then feel the rush on 8 thrilling coasters and let the good times roll at Mardi Gras with bold flavors, live music, parades, and beads for all. Busch Gardens, where wonder meets wild fun. Eat free with a ticket purchase. Hurry, offer ends soon. Tax and service fees, blackout dates, and other restrictions may apply.
I'm Mark Anajar.
I'm Glenn Levine.
I'm Ellie Anajar.
Together, we're Anajar and Levine.
If you've been hurt in a car crash, we'll fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve.
Call Anajar and Levine for your free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE.
In Office Orlando.
Jack here, and I'm using Viome to understand my body better. Viome is an easy at-home gut health test. No lab visit, no doctor's office. I sent away the test, and a short time later, I had my personalized results that blew me away. The test shows what is happening inside my body right now. This is science-backed guidance showing me what foods I should be eating, what foods I should avoid, and what is a superfood for my body. They also recommend custom-formulated supplements and biotics made uniquely for me. You can do it too. Get started at Viome.com. That's V as in Victor, I-O-M-E, Viome.com.
This is the sound of Lucy, staying on top of her spending. You see, even though she's buying a new pair of jeans, she knows that it fits within her monthly budget. Because Wells Fargo will send an alert if her balance drops below her set amount. Yep, nothing gets past Lucy, or Wells Fargo for that matter. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Wells Fargo Bank, N.A., member FDIC.
Looking for a workout that doesn't feel like a workout? At Crush Yard, wellness is all about movement, connection, and fun, no matter your skill level. Whether you've never picked up a paddle or you play every week, pickleball gets your body moving and your stress levels down. Adding great food, refreshing drinks, and a social atmosphere, and it's wellness you actually want to show up for. Learn more at CrushYard.com.
Out here, if you're doing nothing, you're doing everything right. Though on a cruise with Norwegian, even if you're doing nothing, you're still basking in the warm sun, enjoying the peaceful ocean waves. You're breathing. Don't forget about breathing. Definitely need to be breathing. So you get to do nothing, or everything, but you still need to be breathing. It's like really important.
Experience the difference with cruises to Alaska, the Caribbean, and Europe. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line ships registry with the Bahamas and USA.
Come on, kids. We're almost there. The map says straight ahead.
One-a-day 50-plus multivitamins are made for your overall health, with nutrients to support your brain and muscle function. Because don't you want to make the most of each day? So even on the family hike, you're not just keeping the pace.
Hey, Dad, wait up.
You're one step ahead. One-a-day 50-plus. The one for you. This statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/Mike.
Honey, that flu keeping you up? Did you take NyQuil Intense Flu?
Nah, I got this. Okay, I don't got this.
Yeah, you need NyQuil Intense Flu.
Undo your flu with NyQuil Intense Flu. NyQuil Intense Flu provides powerful relief of your flu symptoms so you can sleep.
You do got this.
NyQuil Intense Flu. The nighttime sniffling, aching fever. Best sleep with the flu medicine. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Today is Cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. Miss part of the show? The Jim Colbert Show on demand. Available on the free iHeartRadio app.
Hey guys, Ryan in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. I would love to hear people from even Virginia as far south or Cleveland or New York to chime in. Your pipes are not going to freeze. It's a low of 38 or something.
Wrong.
It's not happening.
Wrong. Wrong.
Jimmy, you're not going to save any of your succulent plants when it's 24 or 25 degrees. You're not going to save them at all. And if you have things with giant green leaves on them, they're just going to shrivel up. Cut them as low as you can, let them grow back later. But the things with flowers, they're all going to die no matter what you cover them with, and you can't cover them forever because they got to breathe. They got to breathe during the day.
Yeah, no, I got to take it all off. So I got to put them on tonight, and then tomorrow morning take it off, and then rinse and repeat. I don't know. I don't think I have to put them on tonight. I don't think it's getting under freezing tonight. Well, let me see real quick. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1.
We can actually ask TJ Springer, meteorologist with Fox 35 at 4:45. He's going to give us the update.
For sure he is. Your 4 o'clock keyword is happy, Happy. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Happy is the word, guys. We want you to win. Go get it. The Monsters had a winner this morning, so the money is there. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
And so is Ross.
It's going to be a low of 28 on Sunday.
Yeah, dude.
No.
I'm telling you, when you go, it's going to be in the 30s.
Oh, man.
Yeah. All man's good. You're right. So we teased this at the top of the show. I'll go ahead and tell you what we're doing here now. On Friday, the tickets go on sale at 3 o'clock for this event.
Sure.
Okay, so Sunday, March 8th, you can join Jack, myself, and Ross. I say it like that on purpose. Because we're going to do a bourbon bus.
What?
All right.
We're doing a bourbon bus.
I'm planning a wedding, so thank you for leaving me out.
/ distillery and blending house. So that'll be our first stop. Then we'll go to Corona Cigar. We'll stop there and then off to Johnny's other side. It's going to start with a barbecue dinner here at the station as we kind of prepare to get going. And then as we move on down the line, all kinds of fun stuff is going to happen.
That's right. We will have barbecue, 3 different locations. We're going the / Distillery in Winter Park. We're going to Corona Cigar Company in downtown, and then Johnny's other side. It's going to be 3 stops, all courtesy MCA Transportation.
Yeah.
We're going to have a sweet ride to go from the station to all 3 locations and back.
Yeah, you could have samplings at every location and some other surprises as well as we move forward.
Yep.
So I would say get your ticket. This should actually go pretty quick. We'll do the tickets on Friday at 3 o'clock. We'll open that up.
Yep.
And then we'll let you know how it goes from there. How many total do we have to sell, Jack?
The bus holds 50. We are selling 46.
46 tickets will be available.
That's it.
I mean, that's going to be it. So again, tune in Friday at 3 o'clock. We will tell you. We will open the ticket sales there and then give you more information as we kind of move forward and all those things. Excited about it. It's going to be a lot of good time, a lot of fun.
The inaugural JCS Bourbon Bus.
Yeah, loving every second of that idea.
Yeah, sampling bourbon at all 3 locations. Maybe some various whiskeys. Some other surprises.
Lots of good surprises for
and
sure.
One of the cool things about bourbon is that it makes Jack angry and Jim a little fuzzy.
I'm super huggy.
Yeah.
On bourbon, and Jack puts on his captain's hat and just starts running down the aisles of buses.
I don't think I get angry. I think you're missing me on that one. I think that's an incorrect assertion.
What do you get? Furious?
No, I think I'm even more loving. And jovial.
All right, so come on down, watch Jack and Jim, do some weird things.
Jack will be the one in the captain's hat.
Yeah.
I'll be the one in the mesh top. You'll be able to take. Tell us apart quickly.
Yeah. And say hi to my wife at the end of the day when she's here to pick me up.
Right. And you are a silly...
And she pours you into the car.
Exactly.
Watch Jim introduce himself as the SS Colbert.
Yeah, that's, again, Friday at 3 o'clock. We'll put those tickets on sale and give you more information as we move forward. That's a March 8th event, so we'll really look forward to doing that. And thanks for all the people involved, /Distillery and Blending House, Corona Cigar, of course, and our friends over at Johnny's Other Side. I wore my hat this weekend for my round on Sunday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and people freaked out about it. Like, hey, does Johnny's do a golf tournament or something? How'd you get that hat? That hat's super cool. It's a Johnny's Other Side hat with the Bay Hill kind of like the umbrella.
The umbrella,
there.
yeah.
It's pretty badass.
And speaking of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, again, we'll be having a week of that coming up in the near future for trivia, as we do every year, and we'll need to do another umbrella video.
That's right. It's the first weekend in March, so it'll be here before you know it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so a king has been dethroned. Now in Florida, if I say a king has been dethroned, what's the first thing you think of?
Burger King.
That's a good point. I mean,
Thank
King's
you.
in the name.
It's
It's
right
not
there.
Burger King, but you're warm.
Tiger King.
No, King is not in the name.
Checkers.
BB King.
Is it a food item?
Not item.
A fast food chain, and I am saying Chick-fil-A.
Is it Dixie's Chicken?
No, it's not Dixie's Chicken.
Is it Dick's Sporting Good? Zuh.
Is it Dicka-Dicka-Dicka-Doo?
If I were to say, hey, look, in the state of Florida, when it comes to businesses, which company has ruled supreme?
Ron
Disney.
John.
It is
Disney.
Ron John is such a great guess.
It is Publix. Publix is the answer.
Oh, wow.
Publix no longer number one's Florida. No longer Florida's number one grocery store.
You're kidding.
And when I read this, I was like, what? Like, I mean, they actually
Wegmans?
rank nationally. Like,
Yeah.
how is Publix not the number one grocery store in Florida? But they have been dethroned.
It requires a loan now.
Yeah, maybe so, right?
Got to stop by Amscot before you go.
You know, it's fun walking in and only buying the BOGO and then going like, I didn't need half of this.
Right. HEB came in number 3. Sam's Club, Walmart came in number 4. Aldi, Costco, and Whole Foods all tied at number 5. ShopRite, Target, they came in tied for 8th. Kroger and all those guys are down the list. Walmart itself down there almost at the bottom at 18.
Did you mention Winn-Dixie?
Winn-Dixie's not a company anymore.
They are, again.
No, they were taken over by Aldi.
And then sold, and now I think they just changed the name to, instead of SE Growth, it's now Winn-Dixie brand. They're still out there somehow, but apparently not number 2.
Yeah, no, I think they wrapped them up with
Or number 1.
Aldi here because they're not even mentioned. And of course, we know they're a giant brand in the South, Southeast Grocers. Who do you think beat them, guys? There's one I definitely did not mention here.
Whole Foods.
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's is the answer.
Wow.
Trader
Enough
Joe's,
of them?
Trader Joe's is now the number one grocery store experience in the state of Florida.
How do they determine that? Because I just think there can't be that many.
I mean, you can't just look at the parking lot and be like, oh, they're sold out.
Yeah. It says here that a fan favorite grocery chain has just surpassed Florida's very own Publix brand of stores. More specifically, the report examines customer satisfaction across a broad range of industries and companies. And it says that as supermarkets continue to struggle amid inflationary prices and stiff competition, supermarket customer satisfaction declined slightly in 2026. But as a whole, Trader Joe's across the board showed with great scores. With consistency, good quality, and pricing.
Interesting. How many Trader Joe's do you think there are in the Sunshine State?
Well, God, there's only like 4 in Orlando, right? Maybe not even. Like 2 or 3 or 4 in Orlando, as opposed to, 50 Publixes? And that's not being facetious there, right?
Yeah, but we're talking about the state.
I'm trying to do that.
State of Florida.
Use the number there. I'll go 100.
There are 27 Trader Joe's in the state of Florida.
Wow.
How many Publix?
Oh, man.
250.
I'll go
Yeah, I think it's more than that.
I'll go 500.
878.
Wow.
878 Publix.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, they're not happy about this story.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's the thing. I mean, they're not doing this by volume. Obviously, Trader Joe's doesn't have the volume. What they're going
This is user experience.
It's a boutique experience at
Yeah.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
We have a family member that lives there, or that works there, not lives there, works there, and they He loves to go to work. Like, he loves the company. Like, they run the company like a champ, and they are employee friendly, so nobody wants to lose their job there, and it's a grocery store. And again, the only thing I've ever had a problem with Trader Joe's is parking. Everything I've ever eaten from there, all their prep meals, everything is delicious.
Yeah. So Winn-Dixie is now called Winn-Dixie Company because Aldi had it for a minute, I think maybe a year, and then they converted some of them, and then I think sold off the rest, and the company that has it now is Winn-Dixie Company.
Yeah, there you go. And it says it's especially noteworthy because of what Jack said. There's so many more Publixes, but that's also more opportunities to have something go awry as opposed to your 28 locations. And they have gone through a massive national expansion, which these people say usually when a company goes through the national expansion, you lose quality and customer service. That's one of the things that kind of you sacrifice by more locations is your inability to manage those locations effectively.
I think the biggest two negatives that I've heard on Publix over the past several years is one, political donations and their connection to some political causes, and the other one are their prices.
Yeah, the prices, I mean, because the experience is great. They always have nice people. The kids that work there are always wonderful. The managers are great. They're very super serving, but it is very expensive to shop there.
I mean, this story could actually bleed into a bunch of different talking points. Number one, this, to me, my first big takeaway, when you said Trader Joe's, it goes, ooh-wee, we're tired of the brands.
Yeah, maybe so.
Because Trader Joe's, if you don't know, like, correct me if I'm wrong, the whole business model is like, we don't sell Oreos, we sell
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, exactly.
which is the same as
Whole
Aldi. And Aldi and Trader Joe's are actually, I'd say, sister companies, but they're more like brother companies because it was two brothers that split, and then one created Trader Joe's, the other one created Aldi.
Yeah.
When I hear Trader Joe's is doing that well, I also hear that name brands aren't doing as hot.
Yeah, I would agree with that. But Whole Foods does the same thing, right? They have very few name brands in the store. Isn't it just their stuff? Like that 365 brand or something?
I think it's mainly, but it's still like you can get Cliff Bars, I think, out of Whole Foods.
Yeah, but can you get like Fruit Loops?
No, I don't think you can get Fruit Loops.
See, I think that's the same exact kind of scenario at Trader Joe's, but they don't have. You're saying Trader Joe's carries zero national brands?
To my knowledge, Trader Joe's have no Fruit Loops, no Frosted Flakes.
That's what I thought too.
They have Monkey Flakes and Joey-O's, yeah.
And Aldi has both. They have some national brands, and then they have their own version of everything, usually with a very creative design that looks real close to the original.
Yeah, suitably close.
And
I will tell you, Key Foods as well that's another one that's it's a discount food store.
They're popping up all over.
And let me tell you, they kill it because when you go in there, you see the national brands that you love, and they do have that stuff.
And it's also a sign, I mean, Jack just said it, pricing. It's also a sign, my big takeaway, Trader Joe's is like doing great. Well, that also means that we're not doing so hot in maybe the best ways because we're pursuing the cheapest grocery or the cheaper grocery and not caring about if it's Nabisco or not.
You see that a lot whenever there's a downturn in the economy or you're having issues of affordability. Places like Dollar General, Family Dollar, all those, they increase in business.
It's funny because American media is so great, but when this started happening, one of the big stories I read early in the whole price jacking and how when the groceries started getting more expensive, I think they're like an average 17 to 20% more than it was a couple of years ago or whatever. They made such a big deal about somebody carrying a designer purse into an Aldi or a discount store. Look, this woman drove a Mercedes to Aldi. Things must be awful or whatever. You get one person in an Aldi and a Mercedes, and they think the world's coming apart. But it just shows you that everybody in general is looking for a better deal, and it hits everybody.
Yeah, someone texted, Publix charges way too much, but sells every freaking winning lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Rigged.
Yeah. That is a tinfoil. I like the theory. I don't believe it, but I like it.
There's 870 of these things. Yep. Some of them are across the street from each other.
Yeah.
Like there are a couple places in Orlando where the Publixes are literally across the street. There's a Publix, you could walk from one to the other.
Publixes?
Yeah.
Publixi?
Publi.
Oh, someone says rumor that they're going to build a new Trader Joe's in Maitland Boulevard at that Terlago. I would love that. I drive by it twice a day, every day, going to work.
Dude, I would backtrack to go to that bitch before I went back to
that's
Eustis.
cool.
Yeah, I'd do that in a second.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Because I thought that was rumored to be, they built that plaza. It was supposed to be, I thought, one of those like Amazon markets where You didn't have to check out.
Right,
You just
yeah,
walk
you
in
just
and
walk
walk
out,
out, but it never came to be. The Greek restaurant is in that plaza
The
as
Great
well.
Greek,
Great Greek.
And then that Italian spot, is it still open?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And a dentist shop and a whole good for your soul coffee.
It is kind of weird how that thing opened up,
Mandola's.
and I'm sure everybody around here can. If you had they built this plaza, and everybody that is in this area, we're like really excited because maybe there's some new food products in there, and then that thing is it's still empty. I think it's got a couple places that are full, but the main spots are still empty.
What you'd call the anchor, it would be the supermarket that just never came in. But the other stores finally have opened up.
And that's wild because there is a Publix right around the corner. The one at Maitland's not even a mile and a half from that place, so it's not going to be one of those. I mean, you could stick an Aldi there. There's not an Aldi within, 5 miles of us right now?
No, but definitely take a Trader Joe's.
Yeah, for
there.
sure. All right, 407
Let's go.
916-1041.
I want to go shopping.
Text us at 77031. Happy is your 4 o'clock keyword. That's HAPPY. Go to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Our friend TJ Springer up next from Fox News. We're going to find out exactly what's going on with the weather in the next few days here in Central Florida. Stay put.
Classic Alternative this weekend on Real Radio 104.1. Real Music Weekends are Classic Alternative.
This weather report is brought to you by Mills Air.
The cold air is sticking around Central Florida. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. If you're getting out and about tonight into early Wednesday morning, it is going to be brutal once again around the metro. Temperatures fall back into the low to mid 30s. To our north and west, though, upper 20s with freeze warnings in play for all of us, including Orlando, just about. Brevard County under a cold weather advisory, and that's where it'll be just a little bit milder, but it'll still feel cold when you factor in the wind with wind chills in the upper 20s and lower 30s. Now, Tuesday does look a little bit warmer, quote unquote. We're back into the upper 50s and lower 60s under a nice amount of sunshine. From the 535 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Need a change this year? Drive into Valvoline Instant Oil Change for an always quick but never rushed quality oil change. No appointment needed. For money-saving coupons, go to VIOC.com. Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Quick, easy, the drive starts here.
Hey, everybody, Jim Colbert here with my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. I read a report this morning that our good friend Adam the Woo, who unfortunately passed away at only 51 years old, they released his cause of death today. And guys, guess what? I mean, it was a heart attack at 51 years old. And I read the story and it said that he didn't even know it was coming. We tell you this all the time. 1 in 3 people in this country will pass away from heart disease. And in some of those cases, you will get no symptoms. And unfortunately, with Adam's case, the story said he had no idea that any of this was happening in his body. That is one of the main reasons that we here at Real Radio love telling you about Life Imaging FLA, because you could have known. I mean, you get this scan. This is exactly what this is for, to tell you what's going on in your body when you don't know. Sometimes there will be no symptoms. There are no dyes. You do not take your clothes off. As a matter of fact, this only takes a few minutes and it can save your life. So don't wait. Do what I did. Call Life Imaging FLA. Get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. And it's important. When you're there, please ask about their cancer screening as well, because early detection does save lives. Here's how you make your appointment. Couldn't be easier. Simply pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250, and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250, say that keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Guys, do that today and take control of your long-term health care.
You can feel the excitement in the air at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand, and Ocala. But we fumbled. We ordered way too many Mitsubishis, plus truckloads of pre-owned. Now we'll accept any reasonable offer. Fumble! Customer takes possession and pays thousands less. And all you need is a dime. One dime down. We'll even pay top dollar for your trade. That will lower your car payment even more. Plus, you get a lifetime warranty. Lifetime on new and pre-owned. We have way too many new Mitsubishis. Outlander SUVs with 0% financing for 60 months and too many pre-owned. There's a flag on the play. It looks like credit interference. No problem. We have banks and credit unions ready to lend with low rates. But hurry, when they're gone, they're gone. Take the winning drive to RC Hill Mitsubishi. In DeLand, just 2 miles off I-4. DeLand and Ocala. RCHill.com. RCHill.com. Prime down, $535 a month, 72 months at 6% APR, plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone, it's time to get your edge back with Red Mountain Weight Loss. And if you get Red Mountain Weight Loss and get on testosterone therapy, they're going to give you 1 month of a GLP-1 weight loss medication for absolutely free. That's a $299 value. Hey, man, it's worth it. If you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to, feel old. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go, and it'll have you feeling like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle and, less effort in the gym. You're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better, and you're going to love a little bit better, if you know what I mean. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer, and you're going to look better, and you're going to lose weight. And remember, you get a combo of testosterone and a GLP-1. It will burn that belly fat, and you're going to get ripped. So this month, get your free GLP-1 medication, a $299 value when you start testosterone therapy only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your video appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial pound 250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
Reward yourself or someone else with a luxury pre-owned Rolex from International Diamond Center.
They're in pristine condition. Everything's been authenticated.
That's IDC's Brian LeClaire, who scours the world to find the highest quality Rolex timepieces. Immaculate, well cared for, flawless.
You're going to find that the quality and overall condition of the watches looks very much mint, the way that you'd want it. You're not going to see the difference when you shop at IDC between the ones that you'd get at your authorized dealer and what we have here.
And unlike the authorized Rolex dealers, IDC has all the models you want ready for purchase.
You want a Pepsi? We've got it. You want a Batman? We've got it. You want a Sprite? We've got it. You want a Bruce Wayne? We've got it. You want a Submariner All-Gold? We've got it.
Exquisite pre-owned Rolex watches at the best prices you'll find anywhere.
We know what the pricing looks like in the marketplace around us, and we know that we completely obliterate the competition when it comes to the pricing.
Find the Rolex of your dreams today at International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Waterford Lakes, and Mall at Millennia.
Pizza's here.
Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks VapoStick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Need help navigating your will or trust? Visit onefirmforlife.com today for your free consultation.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. 4 o'clock keyword is happy. You got about 10 minutes or so to get over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Happy, H-A-P-P-Y. That's the word. Go get that money. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well. What up? Ross is too.
Yeah.
We got some weather coming in, and any time that happens, we lean on our friends over at Fox 35 to get the accurate weather report. Give it up good and loud for Fox 35 meteorologist, Mr. TJ Springer.
Hey, guys.
What's going on, dude? How you doing?
I'm I feel like in a constant state of cold, I have to say.
Yeah.
I feel like winter jacket and all, gloves. I had gloves on this morning. I'm like, it doesn't even feel like we're in Florida anymore.
What a great year. I mean, we have, usually we're talking about hurricanes and storms of that nature, but now you get to put on a completely different hat and talk about it being cold in Florida, which is considerably more rare.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel like I've been trying to dig through some of the stats. I feel like when you can pull out some of those, I was looking because highs are going to be so much colder this weekend, likely in the 40s. I think in recorded history, there have only been like 80 days where we've had temperatures in the Orlando area 48 degrees or colder. So it's since the late 1800s, century plus. I'm like, wow, that's wild.
That is incredible.
I know. I'm like, yay.
TJ, I think when you came to town about a year and a half ago, I remember it was like right during hurricane season. We had you on the air that first week you were here.
Yep.
Where did you come from?
So I'm originally from Maryland, but I was working actually not too far from where I went to college in South Central Pennsylvania. So much colder than Central Florida.
So you're used to that, but your blood kind of thins out when you get down here. Then suddenly, you're complaining about temperatures in the low 40s.
And come on, man.
Yeah.
Do you secretly, when you go off there, go, God, what a bunch of babies. God almighty. Maryland. I mean, your thoughts freeze solid Maryland. My God almighty, dude.
It's so crazy because I was visiting my family a little before Christmas, and I was complaining how cold it was, and it was like I think right around 60, and I'm like, what has Florida done to me? What is happening?
Okay. You've been shelled, buddy.
Yeah.
So I have a wish, and I really hope there's even a sniff of a chance. Is there any possibility of snow? Do we have any chance?
So I think of Dumb and Dumber. You're telling me there's a chance. Yeah. So the chances, I mean, it's a strong system, and of course with snow you need to have cold. We'll have the cold, but the question is, will we have the moisture?
Right,
and I think kind of depends on where this system that drags in the cold, how it develops, when it develops, because it looks like there's definitely going to be a good chance of accumulating snow once again north of us. Across maybe some of the Carolinas, maybe northern Georgia, and then northbound from there in the mid-Atlantic. But it's funny because it's something you talk about, lake effect snow, but with the Gulf being so warm, the Atlantic being so warm, and the wind being strong enough, and the cold air being there could potentially be, maybe a Gulf effect flurry or an Atlantic effect flurry, depending on, So it's interesting, but I think it'll be tough to get that in Orlando, but I guess you can say never, right?
Yeah, it could happen.
Talking to TJ Springer from Fox News.
Yeah, TJ, I wanted to ask because we're having a little bit of an in-house debate as well as with our listeners as to exactly the extent of storm weather preparations we need to do here in Central Florida, i.e., most specifically, your pipes. When or if do all of us in Central Florida need to maybe leave those outdoor spigots on just to drip a little bit overnight?
Well, it's funny because I know yesterday into this morning, we didn't get quite as cold in Orlando, but northwest of town, we did have temperatures down below freezing. I mean, I feel like as long as there's a freeze warning in play, which we have tonight, we had last night, and now Orlando is in Orange County is included in that freeze warning. I would say that it wouldn't be a bad idea to even do it tonight, but definitely as we head into this weekend where lows will probably be back in the
20s,
mid to upper 20s. Yeah, 20s. Yeah.
And TJ, we live up in Lake County. Deborah and I live in Lake County. The guys here live a little bit more locally. And the one thing I do know, because I lived in North Florida for a while, is incrementally as you move north, about every 20 miles, it is like a half a degree or something. So where is that breaking point? Where's this front going to stall in Florida? We know for a fact in North Lake County, or in Lake County, we're going to get lows in the mid 20s, maybe even down to the low 20s. I mean, does it get way worse north of that? Because people can hear us up there.
Oh, for sure. I'm thinking that there are probably going to be some spots that will hit the low 20s, maybe even upper teens, possibly. I'm thinking for us that we'll at least in Orlando proper, it'll probably be right around 26, 27 or so. But like you said, Lake County, Volusia County will probably be in the low to mid 20s, and north of there, maybe even sneaking into the upper teens.
Wow.
So yeah, it's just wild. And I would say that, obviously the Panhandle, North Florida, potentially getting down into the mid-teens, the wind chills down in the single digits and maybe near zero even, across the Panhandle and at times. Which is just crazy. I'm like, ooh, I feel like I'm like shuddering and shivering as I'm thinking about
TJ, whenever there's a weather event like this, a lot of times what news directors will do is they want to put the meteorologists out into the elements. Have you had to do any shots from like the parking lot at Fox 35 just so you can say you're out in the cold reporting live from Lake Mary?
It's so funny because I have been out. We do have our weather deck out back. I haven't been out in this cold snap, but I have been this year. But I'm thinking about when we were up last year when the Panhandle got all that snow and Tallahassee got all that snow. I was up there in the Thunder Truck and that was unbelievable. I mean, I just couldn't believe that it was snowing that hard in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got like over 10 inches last year.
Yeah.
That is bananas. I mean, I remember when we were in North Florida, which is not near Tallahassee, in the early 80s or late 70s, there was a snowstorm, and it is like one of the most famous events in my hometown for a while because there was snow everywhere, and it actually lasted about half a day. That was kind of interesting. I've never seen it down here or anything like that. We saw it kind of get flurry-ish kind of a couple times.
Yeah,
hey,
like during the Monster Truck Show, I think once.
And, who hasn't had to use their credit card as a windshield scraper?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you guys use it for?
You don't want to use a metal spatula. That will scratch your glass.
All right, so we know
that would be bad. Yeah, that'd be terrible. I bet I have some extra ice scrapers lying around from all the years I've lived in Coda Locale. So I'll have to go find some and dig them out and give them to you guys.
All right, TJ, you can look at your crystal ball of a radar. Is this the last blast of cold weather Florida's going to be getting?
Too early.
I know. Honestly, it's so funny. I was just talking about that in the Weather Center. I feel like at least looking into the first week of February, maybe heading into the second week, it probably won't be this cold, but I do think we'll probably stay below normal as a whole. So I don't know. I feel like we've had a lot of swings this year in temperatures. I mean, even on Sunday, I couldn't believe it. It was 87 degrees in beach and pool weather, and now we're going to be bundling up and
the 20s.
And will Sunday be the coldest day in the next week? Are we looking at Sunday, like overnight from Saturday to Sunday, being the coldest?
Sunday's going to be the coldest. Yeah, highs probably around 46, 47 degrees, mid to upper 40s. Yeah, but then wind chill is probably in the 30s
Oof. Now, TJ, would you call that perfect golf weather, or would you say maybe that's
a little cold?
Bundle up golf weather?
I've golfed in snow before. I remember when I played on the team in high school, we had a snowy October day, which is crazy enough. And I remember playing, and I remember a lot of our teammates asking coach, like, "Are we gonna play?" He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna play." I'm like, "All right,
let's
okay."
Go. Well, TJ, we appreciate your time hooking up with us and give us an update of what's going on. Thank you so much for that. And, of course, everybody needs to check out Fox 35 all day long. The morning show is like they've been friends of ours for years. So, again, thank you so much for your time, buddy. We appreciate that. Good luck for TJ Springer, guys.
Yay! Thank you, TJ.
Thanks for having me.
I have to tell you, so when he first came on and we had him on and he was covering the Hurricanes, my oldest daughter came up with a nickname for him. And it's, I'll tell you, TJ, it's Category 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I love that. That's great.
A Category 5 Himicane.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Have to get that on a T-shirt.
That
for
just
TJ.
made my whole day. My year. My 2026.
We'll see you, buddy. All right, 407
Thank you, TJ.
916-1041.
Bye.
Text 77031. We'll take a little break. We have another keyword for you at the top of the hour. And Ross, I got something to tell you.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Your chance to win $1,000 in your hand is minutes away on Real Radio 104.1. Brought to you by Mills Air.
From the Odoo.com Traffic Center. Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
All lanes are blocked on Dean Road, southbound at State Road 408. Emergency crews are clearing up a crash there. Emergency crews are still on scene on I-4 eastbound near State Road 436 off to the shoulder, clearing up an accident. The roadways are getting busy and so are emergency crews, so travel with caution this afternoon. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
With Rasmussen University, you don't have to be afraid of paying for college thanks to transparent costs and financial aid options for those who qualify. It's a smarter, clearer path to the future you deserve. Learn more at rasmussen.edu. That's rasmussen.edu.
So you've decided in 2026 you're going to buy that new home. You've been doing a little bit of shopping, even have a mortgage quote or two, but now you're stuck because you're not sure if that quote is any good. Well, don't worry, because it is so easy to check it out with that mortgage guy, Don. And that's because one recent study found that less than 20% of folks compared that first mortgage quote that they get. But what you really want is peace of mind. So all you have to do is go to the website, hit the button that says compare, and upload your quote. Literally, that's it. That mortgage guy, Don, is going to tell you if it's any good. Plus, you can get a quote with no hard credit inquiry. It's peace of mind right there at your fingertips, so don't miss the boat. Compare your quote at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Don't miss the boat. Compare your quote with thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Imagine kicking off the new year with $1,000 in your pocket. What would you do first? Splurge on a cozy winter getaway? Buy that gift you didn't get for Christmas? Start a postseason detox weekend? Whatever your plan is, we're not here to judge. We're here to give you a chance to win. $1,000 in your hand 13 times every weekday. It's simple. Hear the keyword, enter it on the website, answer your phone. You're in the right place. Real Radio 104.1, the station that does it better than anyone. This national contest sponsored by Mills Air.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
It's cold outside, but the action is on fire at Daytona Beach Poker with the Winter Deep Stack, January 28th through February 1st. Buy in for $300 and chase a $100,000 guaranteed prize pool across multiple starting flights. Turn up the heat this winter at Daytona Beach Poker. Spin into serious payouts at Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker on Friday, January 30th. From 11 a.m. to midnight, every high-hand winner scores $750 or gets a shot at spinning the wheel for up to $2,000. Mega Money Wheel, big wins, big spins. Only at Daytona Beach and Orange City Poker.
Hey, it's that mortgage guy, Don. Good news, commercial and SBA loan rates are falling too. Get a quote to refinance your business loan today at thatmortgageguyDon.com.
With thatmortgageguyDon.com.
Think you're not the suing type? But you aren't at fault. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. You didn't choose this accident, the bills, or the damage. Don't cover for someone else's mistake. Just call Mo. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.com.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today, 407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Now that we're getting older, we've been putting more thought into maintaining our health.
We knew the water we drink every day could be filled with contaminants, so
we called Leaf Home Water Solutions.
They came to our home and did a free water test and gave us the analysis right away.
We were shocked at what we saw.
They found heavy metals like iron and copper.
Our own tap water was putting our health at risk, but Leaf Home Water Solutions made it easy to get safer water from every tap and hose. A whole home solution.
They have more than 250 product combinations and designed a system that fits our needs and budget. The installation took less than a day.
With Leaf Home Water Solutions, our water is safer and healthier. When we drink, when we cook, when we shower, even when we garden.
We feel better about our health.
Thanks to Leaf Home Water Solutions.
Schedule your free home water test today at leafhome.com/free and save 15% on all home water treatment systems. That's leafhome.com/free for your free home water test and 15% off. leafhome.com/free.
Get your edge back with testosterone from Red Mountain Weight Loss. Go to redmountainweightloss.com.
Before it was vintage, it was a revolution. This smells like the 90s. A decade that tore up the rulebook and defined a new world of alternative. Nirvana, Alanis, Pearl Jam, Weezer, No Doubt, and more. With commercial-free weekends. Your favorite era, just a tap away. Open the free iHeartRadio app and listen now.
Live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Got a question after an accident? Just call Mo. Visit JustCallMo.com or dial 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Dollar. 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 Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
January 1977, Rolling Hills Golf Course was covered in snow. Drove up from Audubon Park, and had the hills. It was like real snow. It was very cool and cold.
What up, guys? Sport from Duval. Talking about that list of gun owners in Jacksonville. They should make a list of non-gun owners. It's way shorter. It's like 8 people.
Way easier.
But I saw a post online that said, what's the most famous and popular catchphrase used of all time from a TV show? And it's got to be, that's what she said, right?
Ooh.
I can't think of one better than that.
That's from The Office?
I think.
That's from The Office, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah.
Wait, which one is that?
Yeah, that's what she said.
Oh, come on. The best one of those is the, like Jimmy said, Corinthian leather from Mercado Montalban.
Yeah. And the Cordoba. All right, 407-916-1041. Your 5 o'clock keyword is dollar, DOLLAR. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at $1,000. Dollar is the word, guys. Good luck.
For me, that would be Where's the Beef?
Yeah, that was a commercial, though.
For Wendy's.
Yeah, but I think he said from a TV show, though.
Yeah, so Corinthian leather, obviously a commercial, and now is at Ricardo Montalban, and it was a made-up term. There's no such thing as Corinthian leather, but it's just a name they use. Was it for Cadillac or Chrysler? I think it was Chrysler.
Chrysler Cordoba. Yeah. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Hi there.
And so is Ross.
Oh, yeah.
I would say that maybe Dynamite back in the day.
That's a big one.
From,
what
you
talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis, from the 70s and the 80s from
Sit on It.
Different Strokes.
Happy
Sit on
Days.
It, Kiss My Grits.
Yeah.
From Flo back in the day. God, there are no new ones, though. Like back in the day, that stuff would stick, but it has no shelf life these days.
Yeah. Well, the audience is so much more fractured, you know.
Yeah. How about from your childhood, Ross? Was there a TV show that had a catchphrase that you loved that caught on that people said a lot?
Something on Fraggle Rock or something.
Oh God! I mean, honestly, the first thing that jumped out to me was Who You Talking About, Willis. I know that's not my generation, but I watched a lot of Nick at Night.
Yeah, dude, that's fine though. I mean, that tracks perfectly. There's a lot of that stuff from that era.
Yeah, so I'm still Gary Coleman. And I think that's the best. The best line that's been repeated over and over again.
What you talking about, Willis?
You got the Did I Do That?
Did
I do
Urkel.
that?
Yeah. I hated that show.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I hated that show.
Just the whole Family Matters part?
Yeah, I just didn't care for that show. Nothing about it was good.
I've never seen an episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's something very interesting about that show, right? The dad?
Yeah, Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow was one of the stories from the Diddy House stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Remember there was some guy back in the day that said he walked in on one of these parties, and when he walked, I think it was Cat Williams actually said this. Remember? Cat Williams said this, I believe.
I didn't know about Winslow.
And said, I thought it was, he was doing some things. I don't know.
I just love how that guy kept getting cast as Cop Dad.
Yeah. Same guy. Quick question for you, friend.
I need it. I want it.
Yeah.
He called you friend. I would get scared.
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
You want something?
Okay, so what you guys don't know is golf. Ross has a little golf tournament going this weekend. It's been booked.
Oh, fun.
It's been booked. Yeah, but it's like it's a friends golf tournament. It's not like a golf tournament he's going to play. It's like a group of his buddies, right?
Yep.
And they're going to play this Sunday, and Ross isn't getting to play very much anymore because he had a child. And he invited me to come play this thing, like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago?
And you were like, hell yeah, I'm there. I'm down.
Sounds so good.
Oh, he
right?
committed.
Yeah.
You committed?
Okay, hold on for a second. It was
see where this is going?
No, there's no see where this is going. It was it was a soft yes.
Wait. Do you hear the beeping? Because someone's going in reverse.
It was a soft yes. I texted Ross the other day and I said, and he said something about the golf tournament. I totally forgot about it, right?
Yep.
That tracks.
Okay.
Wait. Do you hear the beeping? Do you hear the
Hold
beeping?
on.
That's
Just
the lie detector.
Just let me. Ross, you know for a fact I forget about stuff like this all the time. I actually thought it was next weekend. All right? Which would be Super Bowl Sunday, and it's stupid for me to think that. But either way, double check for my nose. Yeah, dude, I got to tell you, man.
You're going to be there?
The high is 45 degrees that day.
Perfect golf weather.
The high is 45 degrees. That's terrible weather.
You hear that beeping? That's his pacemaker.
Yeah.
It's going to explode.
I don't know, dude.
45 degrees is also a bad temperature to be a pin that day. It's also a bad day to be hole 18.
Do you have...
I'm going low.
If I... Stop it.
I'm going lower than the degrees.
The bet is out there.
The only thing going low that day is the temperature. Trust me when I tell you. I've seen almost all your friends play golf.
Listen to this. He's scared.
I'm not... No one's scared, Ross.
That's why you're dodging.
It's 45 degrees, dude.
Yep.
And that's the high. That ain't going to hit until like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That means when you guys rip it, or maybe me, when we go, it's going to be in the 30s, dude.
Yeah, we got that.
Do we?
Listen, the tailgating starts at 8.
8? What are you cooking at 8 o'clock in the morning when it's literally 24 degrees outside?
It's called the Back on the Sauce Invitational. It's to celebrate the end of dry January. So we get to drink in the morning.
Ross.
Isn't that reason enough?
Deborah.
What?
Jack.
We played one time when it was like we teed it up. It was 43 degrees when we teed it up.
You're used to it then.
And it was misery. It was absolute misery. It's fine when you're standing there, then you get in the golf cart and start moving, and guess what happens? That wind chill kicks in. And 45 all of a sudden is like 33.
What's it like swinging a club when you make contact?
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's still fun.
If you hit it,
it's fun for men.
If you hit it even a little bit bad, it will shake your fingers off.
Oh, look at that. He's afraid of hitting it bad.
Oh.
Because it happens a lot.
Beep, beep, beep.
Bet you your hands hurt a lot whenever you go golfing in the cold. It just seems like you're afraid of some friendly competition. There's a buy-in. This is like a big tournament that my friends and I, this is a big invite.
He doesn't want to lose money.
Who's the lowest handicap player in your tournament?
It's not even a might, it's you. It's you.
Then is it fair for me to play with those guys then and take their money? Is that fair?
Now he's trying to do you a favor.
Do you want to invite them in to a guy that's going to make a whole bunch of pars?
Watch this.
And like it just completely decimate their entire lifestyle?
Yes, I'll see you this Sunday.
Oh, you just
walked
right into that one.
We could play Inception with our bluffs all you want.
There you go.
I didn't ask you. I asked you to ask everybody else because you are. You are not the arbiter of their bet money. Are you sure that they're going to be okay with me playing?
1,000%. I'll see you Sunday. We're going low. The golf tournament is going to happen.
Is it a scramble or
it's a scramble?
Oh, but I don't even get to play my own ball?
Yeah, well, you'll be playing with your ball because you're the best golfer, I think, at this golf tournament. But this is what I propose here because it all comes down to your handicap, and I don't want to put down underneath your handicap afraid of the cold.
That's not where a handicap number goes, and I'm not afraid of the cold. It just sucks, dude. I'm old. It's way different when you're like 58 years old and you get up there in 40-degree weather, dude.
What are we talking about? Age? Who brought up age?
You brought it up.
I didn't bring up age. No, I didn't bring up age. All of my number talk has been about degrees. I'm just saying.
When is the last time?
If you show up in a wheelchair with a blanket,
Shut up.
Sure, I'm worried.
With the big wheels up front?
Yeah.
When is the last tee time? Like
it's going to be happening at 11. We're drinking from 8 to 10:30.
So the last team time is at 11. So by 11 o'clock, it should be 40-ish.
Bang. Go. Bad day to be a pin. You're going to join in on my very unique group of friends golf tournament.
I've played with your friends before, and they're great people. I love every one of them. They're wonderful boys.
But they're awful when they drink. And every one of them, all of them are getting drunk because it's the Back on the Sauce Invitational. I don't know. I'm really proud of my group of friends because, like, we always talk about, like, man, you know, it'd be a good idea. I think every group of friends has that. What we should do?
We've been trying to do a Father's Day getaway golf thing for years.
Every group of friends has that narrative, and my group of friends had somebody step up and go, I'm making the website. RSVP here.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just force their hand.
And now there's a pot. We're all going to play.
All right. How much is the buy-in for this game?
I think it's like, I think for you, like $5,000.
$5K for me?
No, I think it's.
And that covers everyone.
I think it's $60 or something.
$60. Plus greens fees.
Yes.
And
another 40 there.
All right.
Yeah, I got to double check that.
And then you and I are not on the same team, right?
More than likely not, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
still might play with each other.
All right.
Because the rule is that it's teams of 4, but 2 get split up and play best ball with one other person.
Oh, wow. And then you combine your scores at the end of the tournament.
Have you ever heard of anything like that?
Never heard anything like
Back
that.
on the sauceinvitational.com.
All right.
I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Don't go to that website.
It's not there, is it?
No, it's a legit website. I don't know if I said the right URL, but don't RSVP to my friends and I's golf tournament.
I'll let you know.
Oh, the dagger. Oh, that's the statement right there. I'll let you know. Like a fourth of that sentence is no.
Yeah.
All right, 407-916-1041. Text us at 77031. Your 5 o'clock keyword is dollar. That's DOLLAR. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at 1,000 of those dollars. What are you kooks laughing about?
He did math really on the fly. That was pretty good. A fourth of that is no.
Yeah, pretty.
I was impressed.
I regret using the word like.
Yeah. All right, I'll see what we can do.
Real Radio is on Facebook at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
All lanes are blocked on Dean Road, southbound at State Road 408. Emergency crews are clearing up a crash there. Emergency crews are still on scene on I-4 eastbound near State Road 436 off to the shoulder, clearing up an accident. The roadways are getting busy and so are emergency crews, so travel with caution this afternoon. See traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by ChumbaCasino.com.
Hey guys, it's Ryan. I want to tell you about my new pastime, Chumba Casino. Chumba Casino has been around for over a decade, delivering the most fun you can have online. Play social casino-style games for free anytime, anywhere. So sign up at ChumbaCasino.com.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 21 plus.
Hey, everybody, if you've been thinking about replacing your windows or doors, I want you to listen to this. You know, I've been on the air a long time. I do not like gimmicks, especially when it comes to home improvement. That is one of the many reasons I do love McKinley Pro. They give you their best price right up front. There are no buy today games, no fake discounts, nothing like that. They actually call it their price lock. And if you can find another company offering the same products and scope of work for less, they will match it and then give you $100 for finding it. And if you want to learn more, it's easy. Go to myhomepronow.com. That's myhomepronow.com. It takes you straight to McKinley Pro.
To 15-year-old Harper, buying an $80 vintage rock t-shirt is a great investment. To Harper's mom, this logic has a few holes in it. So she helped Harper open a Wells Fargo Clear Access banking account. With no overdraft fees and tools to track spending, Harper's learning, one heavy metal tee at a time. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
Terms apply. Visit wellsfargo.com/deposit disclosures for fees and details.
JCS question of the day is brought to us by the Home Builders Network. And for years, we've been talking about the Home Builders Network, and Mike and his great team that he's accumulated over there. Mike himself, Mike the Home Builder, fourth-generation craftsman, over 3 decades of real hands-on experience, and it makes a difference. I watched Mike closely. He worked with me. I had a new roof from the Home Builders Network, gutters, also a new bathroom. But he knows the way to do things right, so the job he does lasts. It's quality work, it's local, and it's someone you can trust. When it comes time to doing the bigger projects around your home, go to hbnusa.com. That's the Home Builders Network. They have a showroom out in Altamont Springs. Get all the details on their website. It's hbnusa.com.
This earful of real radio is brought to you by JustCallMo.com. Injured on the go? JustCallMo.com.
Hey, Russ Rollins here. Guys, you know what? If your T is low, you got low testosterone, it's time to get your edge back with Red Mountain Weight Loss. And if you get Red Mountain Weight Loss and get on testosterone therapy, they're going to give you 1 month of a GLP-1 weight loss medication for absolutely free. That's a $299 value. Hey, man, it's worth it. If you're getting older, it doesn't mean that you got to, feel old. Prescription testosterone restores your get up and go, and it'll have you feeling like you're 20 again. Gain more muscle and less effort in the gym. You're gonna feel better, you're gonna sleep better, and you're gonna love a little bit better, if you know what I mean. It's Red Mountain Weight Loss. Don't be fooled. Nothing boosts testosterone like actual testosterone. It's a game changer, and you're gonna look better and you're gonna lose weight. And remember, you get a combo of testosterone and a GLP-1. It will burn that belly fat and you're gonna get ripped. So this month, get your free GLP-1 medication, a $299 value when you start testosterone therapy only at Red Mountain Weight Loss. Book your video appointment today. Go to redmountainweightloss.com or dial #250 on your phone and say the keyword Red Mountain.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today.
407-213-0000. That's 407-213-0000. Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Think you know what's going to happen during the big game? Call it with DraftKings Predictions, a new app where you can predict outcomes on football's biggest games. Make real money predictions on the big game and put your money where your knowledge is. Pick a topic. Make your prediction. What will the total score be? Will the underdog cover? Which team will be lifting the trophy at the end? Then see, will your big game smarts pay off? DraftKings Predictions is new. Simple to use with big game trading available here in Florida. Download now. New DraftKings Predictions customers get up to a $75 first trade bonus with promo code WTKS. Don't just feel it. Predict it with DraftKings Predictions. The crown is yours. DraftKings Predictions is a CFTC registered introducing broker. Event contract trading involves substantial risk of loss. One per new customer. Opt-in required. Non-withdrawable predictions dollars expire in 1 year. Ends February 8th, 2026. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. See terms at dkng.co/predictions promo.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Today is Cooler with Ross Padgett. Presented by Mills Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and turn to the experts at millsair.com. You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show. Still to come, the common sense financial advice you need. It's Only Money with Scott Brown. Today at 6:20 on The Jim Colbert Show.
Hey, Ross, it's Deputy Scott. I just turned 55 this past Sunday, which puts me about 6 years younger than Jimmy or so. And I know at my age, 32 degrees in the morning with my old, frail, thin blood, man, that's going to be freezing. So, if Jimmy wants to back out, let him back out because, man, that's going to be really cold for him at his age and his thin blood.
Okay, dude, we get it.
So, yeah, it's okay,
Jesus.
Jimmy, if you need to.
Okay,
I
dude.
understand, 100%.
All right, you
guys have a good day. Stay warm.
All right.
Hey, Jim, you sound a little scared.
Oh, my Jesus, dude. Enough. All right, your 5 o'clock keyword is dollar, DOLLAR. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that up for your chance at $1,000. Dollar's the word, guys. Go get that money. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yo.
And so is Ross.
It's true.
I think the first time I met you, I believe you were still in high school.
Probably.
It was a long-ass time ago. And I remember when you got the spot on Channel 6, I texted your dad immediately, and I said, congratulations, man. And your pop is like one of the sweetest dudes I've ever met. I worked with him and Chris DeMarco doing the charity golf tournament for years, raising money for cancer research. And we became kind of pals a little bit. We see each other once or twice a year, but it was always like we never saw each other once or twice a year. He's just so affable. And he passed that on to you and your brother, dude. And I've said, it's weird because there are a number of families in town that have done very well for themselves, and you would expect their children to be complete idiots. and both you and your brother and all of Morgan's kids are great kids, too. Yeah. So it's cool to have you here. Give it up good and loud for Justin Wormuth, guys. What do you say?
Appreciate the warm welcome.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
And appreciate the kind words as well.
Yeah. And it's true though, buddy. I mean, it's so funny because I actually even told your old man this. I said, it's funny. Your kids should be complete douchebags. I mean, they had all the road to be these entitled, jackass kids, and they could not be farther from that. I mean, you guys are great. So.
I'll tell you, I think a lot of that had to do with him working the morning shift and not getting a ton of sleep. It was a strict household. Yeah, we did not want to embarrass Pops growing up, and I think that stuck with us throughout our adulthood as well.
Well, that's good, I guess.
Yeah.
And
usually, he's a great dad, too.
Usually, when you don't want to embarrass Pops, that side effect is you don't end up embarrassing yourself.
Yeah, I think there's some correlation.
Yeah, for
Absolutely.
It works out.
Yeah, it does.
The reason I reached out, I called I texted your dad because I didn't know what the situation was, if it was one of these things we could really talk about or whatever. And I said, hey, I just read that Justin's leaving Channel 6. He's moving on to something else. And I said, you have his contact number. I want to contact him and see if he wants to come in and talk about it. And I don't know why I did this. I just felt compelled because I've known you for so long, and you've been such a staple in everybody's living room. And I mean, you news guys have a really unique, and we kind of experienced a little of that, a really unique kind of relationship with people who view you. I mean, you're part of their family every night when they tune in to see them. They trust you, and things of that nature. So with that said, I mean, where are you going? What are you doing?
There is a big responsibility in what we do, right? You really count on that viewer to pay the bills, and then you gain that trust over time. So it is really difficult when you leave. And I've received dozens and dozens, if not hundreds of messages from people since this news dropped. And that was a big question, is what are you going to do? And I think a lot of people naturally think that this will be a stint outside of Channel 6 to then get that non-compete out of there and join forces at another station.
Yeah.
That is not what's happening. This is a career pivot for me. And I'm going to be getting into a whole new world of sales on the medical side. And this is something that, for a long time, it wasn't an impulsive thing. I'll just say that. It's something I've pondered, and I've talked to a lot of my mentors, a lot of people in my life who kind of steered me this way, trying to find that parallel, trying to find that transferable skill that we have, the gift of gab, I guess, a little bit of that, but also the relationships that you do have as a journalist, as broadcasting, and trying to find that parallel, and I think we did. So I'm really excited about my future.
And it's interesting because you did follow your dad's footsteps into television. Your brother is a baseball player.
I got two brothers, right?
Yeah, baseball, yeah.
It's all baseball.
Yeah, it's all baseball, right? And then when you make this decision, you go in there. You've been in the television game for 12 years?
Yeah, 13 years next
12,
month.
13 years. Okay, so you've been doing that. So this actually had to be, how long have you been thinking about this move?
I would say probably 3 years-ish, maybe even more than that. And it's just something that, it's not that I don't love what I do, and I do. And I think there's a really important piece of a community is local news and broadcasting like you guys do. It's so vital to the for a community to prosper. But I would say, and it's not a fault of that. I just think there reached a moment once you think about it and your heart and your gut's telling you that it might be time, and then that over time gets bigger, and it's calling at you every single night. I go to bed and I'm like just thinking about that. It's time.
Yeah.
And timing is a weird thing, right? Like you always feel like, oh, the timing's not right or the timing was perfect. I think the timing just personally for where I am in my life, it couldn't be more perfect for the pivot.
Yeah, you know what the funny thing is? Back in the day, I know that news used to be so competitive internally, right? I mean, we've talked to a number of people who were in that business for years. They got out of that business. You talk to them, like, man, it was just brutal. That Q rating and all the other things that you have to deal with how you look, how old you are, what you talk about, what you like, what your social media is like and stuff. Yeah. Did any of that contribute the pressure of being on television, the pressure of kind of keeping up that, not facade by any means, because you're not hiding anything, but you always have that image ready to go. Was that pressure, that apply anything to the decision?
I mean, maybe I don't know. I haven't really thought of that, but you're talking about it right there, maybe a little bit. And listen, I love meeting people out in the community, at dinner or the grocery store.
Sure, yeah.
I do. I mean, it's really nice, and it also would reinvigorate what I do and knowing that somebody's watching, right? It's nice to know that there's someone on the other end and you're not just talking to the camera.
We are dying for that to happen to us someday.
One day.
One day.
It's going to happen.
One day I'm going to be at Aldi and somebody's going to go, are these your bag cereals, sir? Oh, you're Jim Colbert.
All you have to do is talk, Jim.
Yeah, is that it?
That's it. That's it. That voice, unmistakable.
And for me, it usually happens when your hair's a mess and you're not wearing any makeup.
That's typically, it's always weird when I go into Publix and I'm wearing a hat right now because, listen, when you have stuff in your hair for several hours. I woke up at 2:45 this morning. I took a shower and I got back. I'm like, there is no way I'm going to be doing my hair once again. So typically this is how I leave the house, if I do leave the house, at like 1 o'clock. And it's weird when people recognize me incognito a little bit.
Right, yeah.
But I would say that, going back to your question, it can be a lot, I think. But at the same time, I'm not out there,
Right, yeah.
I mean, maybe once in my 20s, but now I'm 35 years old.
You don't do that
kind of calm down a little bit.
Talking to Justin Wormuth from Channel 6. Go ahead, Jeff.
Is that something you look forward to not having to concern yourself with as far as how you look? I mean, not that you're just going to give it all up and throw in the towel.
Yeah,
but
here comes the hives.
Yeah, but not having to make sure you're always on point every day going through that routine.
I'll tell you this. I'm looking forward to not wearing makeup anymore.
Right
How about
on.
that?
Yeah,
Right?
there you go.
Just for people at home, I do my own makeup. We all do our own makeup.
Very nice.
A lot of people ask, like, "Oh, your makeup art?" No. You're looking at him. I'm the guy who buys it. I'm the guy who applies it. All right, and doing the hair, and I also not looking. I'm looking forward to not having to put the suit on every day as well.
Right.
So those two things are. I like wearing a suit. I mean, it makes it easy every morning. It's like, okay, suit and tie, perfect.
Now, growing up, did you get more makeup tips from your mom or your dad?
That's
back when I was a kid, I don't think the HD cameras, I don't think they needed to wear a ton of makeup.
Right.
And it was definitely self-taught because the first time I went on air, anchor desk, I didn't wear it, for the first 3 years of working at Channel 6, I was a reporter.
Right, man.
Exclusively. So I didn't sit on the desk or anything. The first time I anchored, it was a fill-in day around the holidays on a Saturday night, and I didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I'm going to go in there, I'm going to read the copy ahead of time and try not to make a fool out of myself. There's way more that goes into it. A. B, it did not have the right makeup. I had like some concealer.
Oh,
and this was back with the different kind of lights.
Oh.
And they are hot.
Yeah.
And I was nervous. And that is a recipe for
melting,
profusely sweating.
Yeah. Broadcast news, baby. Flop sweats.
Not a great look. Not a great look. On top of that, I stunk up the place. My news director at the time, this is a true story. I went in there after the holidays. I was back in Brevard County covering my beat, and he wanted me to come over. I had to get some camera stuff looked at, and he wanted to pop in his office. I popped in his office, and he said, "Hey, listen, I was able to go back and watch the film, watch the tape, essentially. I wouldn't call it a complete dumpster fire, but it was close."
Oh, man.
Direct quote.
Damn.
I needed it. And by the way, he's wrong. It was a complete dumpster fire. It wasn't close. No, it was all the way a dumpster fire. So, I mean, it just, with anything in life, you just get reps.
Yeah,
and,
man.
But yeah, looking forward to not applying the makeup anymore and not wearing a suit every day.
And doing mornings for years here at Real Radio, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning sucks. Your body acclimates to it. It takes years to shake that. And I can only imagine, getting back to a normal life schedule is also going to be it's going to be weird for a while, dog. I'm going to tell you straight up.
Yeah.
It's bizarre for a while when you realize your complete time your time schedule shifts completely and your life changes utterly. I mean, it's the craziest thing, man.
I'm looking forward to skipping that first meal that, typically when people eat breakfast, it's 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I mean, mine's at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then you have the mid breakfast and then you have lunch and then so I'm looking forward to skipping that meal entirely and sleeping through it. But yeah, it's weird. Every time I go on vacation, you get a little taste of it. But you're right. The body, it takes a lot of time to acclimate to that. And I do imagine that for the near future, I will probably wake up in a panic at like 3 o'clock. My body's just going to naturally wake up and I'm going to check.
You're going to scream that you're late 100 times. I mean, you're going to think that. Talking to Justin Warmoth from Channel 6, he is hanging up his boots and moving on. When is your last day?
Friday.
This Friday, really?
Yep.
Wow.
And this is the exclusive. Now, it's the only one that was offered to me. But this is the Jim Colbert Show exclusive.
Dig it.
I love it. Hey, what'd your dad think about the move? Your parents, I mean, were they supportive? I mean, you have a steaming career. You're an anchor at
steaming.
Well, at a really young age. I mean, you got that job at a young age. I mean, you just didn't start doing anchor last week.
Right. It's been 10 years on the anchor desk.
10 years on the anchor desk after only reporting for 2 years is pretty good, right?
It's good. It's a unique path. It's a unique path. And listen, and if people are at home watching, I wholeheartedly agree that it is a competitive business and it's really hard to get in, right? And to get into a market like Orlando. No doubt that my last name got me in the door, but I think I ran with it from there. And
if you'd been bad, that'd have booted you, dude. I mean,
definitely not sticking around. But I would say, naturally, he's been in the business for as long as he has. I'm not going to date the guy, but he is super proud that I went through this process. It was a long one, several months of interviews, several rounds of interviews as well to land this gig. He's super proud of that and challenging myself in that end. But I think at the same time, he does, at least it's a biased take, but he thinks I'm good at what I do on TV, and he would like to see that continue. I think deep down, he wouldn't say that, but I think reading him and knowing him for the last 35 years, that's what my take is. But I think the overall thing is my mom, if she's listening right now, I think for the most part, I think the biggest change will be not being able to watch me at my job.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
She can tune in.
Yeah, right, exactly.
And check on me to see how I'm doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see how his workday's going. But that's going to change.
They have to be kind of proud of the balls it takes to make a decision of this nature because, I mean, you're leaving a steady job that, with all indications, you have until you want. So they got to be pretty proud of the fact that you're willing to step out on that plank a little bit and get what you really want in life. I mean, a lot of people have a difficult time with that. I mean, fear is one of the number one reasons people don't succeed.
Exactly, and I do think, and it goes back to that timing that we were talking about. I am engaged, going to get married soon.
Congratulations!
Thank you. But no kids, and so I don't have the other things to worry about. The kids for one.
The anchor,
To that I have to weigh for a decision like this. But I think more than anything, and you guys know this, it is a tough time in broadcasting. Really tough.
Why?
And
what's happened?
I people are still consuming. They're consuming in different ways.
Yeah, sure they are, buddy.
And we are. Yeah. Listen, this is not a news flash here. Not breaking news.
So we've heard.
Yeah, right. Believe me, every all hands meeting.
So we've heard. Yeah. Right.
I'm super curious. You said medical sales.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. When you tell me medical sales, that's a different definition because of my history. So, like,
he's not slinging H.
Not
dog.
that kind.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he doesn't have his card.
I mean,
what I would say is, if this doesn't work out, that might be the path. No, but it's a medical device company.
Okay.
And they do a lot of great work in the AED defibrillator space, CPR machines, but I'm going to be on the software side. So it's hard to kind of get in the weeds on what I'm doing, but I would say I work for, this is what I told my mom, if your friends ask to simplify it, I work for a medical device company selling software to ease the headaches that EMS companies and fire departments and hospitals have when it comes to acquiring billing and charts and dispatch.
But the next question after that is, but don't you want to be on TV?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you straight up. Let me help you out here real quick. Paying for dinner is going to suck. And you're gonna have to eventually pay for dinner. Now that people don't know who you are,
well, that's gonna be a new thing for me. No, but I think there's still there's a shelf life for juice, right? I still have a little
bit.
There's a little juice.
He's like 6 months.
Yeah, maybe. I think there's got to be a grace period, right?
That may work for sure.
You would think. At least I hope. We have to reevaluate if that's not the case.
Well, Friday's your last day of the station. They have big plans for you guys, a big throw-out party or whatever. Everybody coming together, like doing a little thing, cake, yards. Will somebody come on the air from management, like wish you the best and stuff? Will they do that on TV? Like here, they don't do that. They just kick you outside the door and hang you a check.
I think it's the latter. But no, I mean, unless it's a surprise, I think that it's probably something that I would have to come up with myself. And I have some great friends. There's still a lot of people have left, but there's still a big core of WKMG that was there when I started, and they were massive in helping me progress through all the changes that I had and moving up throughout WKMG. So I hope that I'm able to celebrate. But the cool thing is, and I think the lack of a throw-out party or the planning behind it goes into the fact that I'm not leaving Central Florida, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm not moving. I'm going to stay in the same house. I'm going to be at the same places, just in a different capacity. Not with my news anchor button up kind of self. So.
What do you? We got a few seconds here. Yeah. What do you do on the weekends, like when it's time to go out and you and your fiance are stepping out or whatever? Do you guys stay in that area of town that you're in, or do you you like to eat food? You like to go?
Definitely like to try new places. I would say we do have a bubble that we kind of stay within, but I love going. Central Florida has so many cool things. You don't really need to leave, right? It's like
you don't.
You can go to the beach. You can go see some undulation in Lake County and you can go to the farms. I mean, so we don't really leave a ton to be honest. Really. But I love riding the bike up to I'm gonna plug them. It's my favorite coffee every Saturday. Going to Black Bean Deli, and so just kind of hang around like that.
Right, man.
I love doing lawn work too. I mean, like
that's awesome, man.
Do they got a
boring guy?
Do they got a Cafe Con Leche cold brew? Dog,
bingo.
It'll make you change your socks.
That's what I'm saying. It's jet fuel.
It will wake you up.
It will.
If you ever you like good coffee, get over to Lineage at Easton Market.
I've been.
And you
really
get a chance.
Good. Oh, really good.
And I tell people when they go, don't put anything in it first. Take a couple sips with it black with that pour over. Try that. That is a completely different cup of coffee altogether.
Definitely.
It's so good that you're in town, man, and you're going to stick around it. I'm super happy for you and really excited for your new path. And hopefully we can catch up again soon and kind of find out how things are going down the road.
Definitely. I appreciate having me on.
Good night for Justin Warmoth, guys. Friday's his last day. Watch and clap.
Please. And keep the messages coming. It makes me feel good.
You got it, buddy. All right, man. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. Don't forget, dollar is your 5 o'clock keyword. That's DOLLAR. Slide over to realradio.fm and send that away for your chance at 1,000 of those dollars. Load them up, guys. Trivia's next.
Robots don't spiral at 3 a.m. staring into the void. But we do. Real Radio 104.1. Guaranteed human.
This is former Notre Dame quarterback Brady Quinn. Here's what's trending from the iHeart Sports Network.
Presented by Allstate.
UCF men's basketball's back in action tonight. They'll host Arizona State. Knights beat Colorado this past Saturday. That stopped a 2-game skid. As for the Magic, they've now dropped 4 straight games after they got blown out in Cleveland. Orlando takes their show on the road to Miami tomorrow night. And former NBA center Chris Dudley, he's looking to rebound in politics. He announced the second run for the governor of Oregon. I'm Scott Davidson.
Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Are you ready to kick off the new year with comfort and savings? Renewal by Andersen is celebrating with their Happy Renewal Year sale. For a limited time, buy one replacement window or patio door and get the second 40% off. And here's even more good news. Enjoy 0 down, 0 payments, and 0% interest for 1 year. Renewal by Andersen's Acclaim Impact windows are built for Florida, engineered to handle the heat, the humidity, even hurricanes, while helping you save on energy bills year-round. Plus, with their smart sunglass, you get to enjoy natural light and comfort without the heat. Here's what Megan had to say when she left a review on Google. This was by far the very best experience I have ever had with a contractor. I can't say enough how impressed I am with the attention to detail, the quality control, and the professionalism of Renewal by Andersen of Central Florida. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free in-home consultation. Renewal by Andersen, where comfort meets savings. Official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. License number CGC 1527613.
Come on, kids. We're almost there. The map says straight ahead.
One-a-day 50-plus multivitamins are made for your overall health, with nutrients to support your brain and muscle function. Because don't you want to make the most of each day? So even on the family hike, you're not just keeping the pace.
Hey, Dad, wait up.
You're one step ahead. One-a-day 50-plus. The one for you. This statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Facing a criminal charge can change your life in an instant. Who you call next matters. Smith & Euler Law Firm are the criminal defense attorneys in Florida, fighting for people just like you. Our compassionate criminal defense attorneys work tirelessly, offering personalized support and even payment plans. We're available 24/7 to take your call. Don't wait. Your defense can't. Call Smith & Euler at 352-WIN, the number 4YOU. Smith & Euler Law Firm, protecting your future with trusted criminal defense. Offices Orlando.
You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have Leaf Filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/radio to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
To get this special radio offer, go to leaffilter.com/radio for your free gutter inspection today and get up to 30% off. That's leaffilter.com/radio for up to 30% off. leaffilter.com/radio. See representative for warranty details.
At Crush Yard, pickleball is just the beginning. You'll find a full restaurant and bar, arcade games, and plenty of space to hang out with friends. What starts as a few games often turns into food, drinks, and losing track of time. Play a match, grab a bite, catch up, or stay a while. Whether you're competitive, casual, or just along for the fun, there's something here for everyone. Learn more at crushyard.com.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial #law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. One dime down at RC Hill Mitsubishi in DeLand. Just go to rchill.com.
Dancing naked around your kitchen is a lot better with your best friends.
Seriously.
I mean,
Why would you encourage that?
just say, Alexa, play Real Radio 104.1 on iHeartRadio. Miss part of the show? The Jim Colbert Show on Demand. Available on the free iHeartRadio app.
Mike Buzzer Larson here. Jimmy, I have some bad news. Jimmy, oh, this is terrible. The Pillsbury Doughboy died yesterday. Hey, Jimmy, you know what he died of?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
That's it? That's the end? Mike, what'd you do to us?
Did he die of a phone call? All right, welcome back to the
He gets a buzzer on that.
Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
I thought he was safe to play.
And so is Ross.
Weird final words.
And Jack has the Jackie Sack. What's in it?
All aboard.
Chugga chugga.
Choo
choo. Clickety clack. What?
Clickety clack, clickety clack.
I didn't mess up. I just want to point that out.
We do one interview and forget how to do the show.
Jack said choo choo.
Wake up, buddy.
What are you talking about?
Let's go. We have prizes. And I have an extra prize today because Ross Padgett is here. I will have
Hey.
you know.
Nice.
How about that?
I like it.
All right, let's go through it. A $50 gift card for the Great Greek Mediterranean Grill. Talking about them earlier. Elevated, fast, casual eatery serving fresh, nutritious dishes. You can dine in, take out, delivery, and catering as well. You find out more at thegreatgreekgrill.com. How about that? Right here in Maitland. Also got a pair of tickets to Lake Nona Live at the Lawn at Boxy Park. This is an all-day concert. Bunch of hand-picked touring tribute bands. February 7th, I'm going to be there for a good portion of the day. This is going to be a festival atmosphere at Boxy Park. Bring your friends, bring your family. They'll have a kids' village as well. They'll have food, drinks, and great vibes. It's going to be fun. If you want info on that, go to LakeNonaLive.com. And finally, because Ross Padgett's here, earlier today on the Monsters, you might have heard Killer Bees on the air. He is coming to town, actually more specifically, the Ormond Beach Performing Arts Center this Saturday night. And guess what? Ross Padgett opening up.
Wow.
I know. We have a pair of tickets for you to go see Ross and Killer Bees live at Ormond Beach Performing Arts Center this Saturday night. You get your tickets at killerbees.com. That's bees, B-E-A-Z, killerbees.com. Those are the prizes in the Jackie Sack.
So
Thank you.
back to you. A clickety clack.
Very nice, Deborah. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Let's start where they don't expect. 5.
We'll go to 5, and that is Brenda. Brenda, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, Brenda. Would you like to play a little game with us?
I sure will.
All right. Well, also turn a little butter.
Game show.
All right, Brendan, this is a real easy game. Got a question here for you. 4 answers. One of these answers is not true. If you can find it, Brenda, I will send you over to Jack, and he's got some nice things you can choose from. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. On this day in 1940, American actor and animal activist
Paul Newman?
He loves working with pigs. He has
James Cromwell.
He's walked the Green Mile and the longest yard. James Cromwell was born on this day. That's right. You'll know him from Babe, the movie. Here are 3 fun facts about James and 1 lie that'll do.
That'll do.
There
Piggy.
you go. All right, we're
That'll
talking about
do.
James Cromwell. Brenda, which one of these is not true? Number 1, at 6'6", he's the tallest actor ever to be nominated for an Oscar. Number 2, although he is tall, his son is 4 inches taller than him. Number 3, he's the only actor to ever say the word Star Trek in a Star Trek promotion or production. Or lastly, he attended the same high school as Oliver Stone. Which of those is a lie?
I'll go with number 2.
Number 2 is the answer.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, his son is taller than him, but only like 2 inches taller.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's not 6'10". You're a winner, Brenda.
Brenda got it.
Put you on hold. You are a winner. Sorry, everybody else. I'm terrible at this game.
So he's not the tallest Oscar winner?
He is.
He
Yeah,
is.
Yeah, at 6'6", nominee.
Okay.
But I'm not. Yeah, nominee.
Na.
Yeah, at 6'6", he is the tallest actor to ever be nominated for an Oscar. His son is 2 inches taller than he is, not 4. He is the only actor to ever say the words Star Trek in a Star Trek production. In one of these movies, he actually says to the other characters, "Are you guys on some kind of Star Trek or something?"
Oh.
And it's never been said on a show by any other character.
And that's when you lean over to your date and you go, that's the name of the movie. They love that.
He did attend the same high school as Oliver Stone. And a couple other things you may not know about James Cromwell before we get to the top of the hour and get some Ross thoughts.
I swear, it's that's what they called him.
He has appeared in 5 films that were nominated for a Best Picture. Can you name them? 5 movies nominated for a Best Picture, and actually one of these won.
Green Mile.
Green Mile is one.
Babe?
Babe is 2.
L.A. Confidential
is 3.
Oh, wow.
That's
the extent of my film
You're not
knowledge.
going to get the other 2. The Queen and The Artist.
Okay.
The Artist won the Oscar.
Oh, wow.
And he was in that movie. And then lastly here, he's played a prison warden twice and a U.S. president 4 times. So he has a look, and they like it, and it's that. He is an extreme animal activist. He's been arrested multiple times for, protesting in certain ways, shapes, and forms.
Good trouble. Man. Yeah, good trouble, exactly.
Yeah.
So they really cast him in Babe, like, perfectly.
Yeah. And he has got a really impressive portfolio. This guy's been in the acting game since he was like 16 years old.
Wow.
And if you look at his film portfolio, it's crazy. He's been in a lot of really cool stuff, but he kind of gets lost in the mix. They said it when he was so tall at first he couldn't get cast. So if you watch a lot of his early movies, they have him leaning on stuff or bending over a counter or sitting in chairs so they could take away from the other actors because actors are notoriously short, and you can't put a guy who's 6'6" up against a dude who's 5'7".
It's like Slender Man, dude. His skeleton looks like it's made out of like clothes hangers.
He's literally twice as tall as Tom Cruise.
Wow.
You could stack Tom Cruise up and they'd be even.
And his dad was a director and his mom was in the business as well. So he grew up kind of in the acting vibe. So interesting guy to read about, too.
That's how American we are. We use Tom Cruise as a unit of measurement.
Yeah. Right. What do you got for thoughts, buddy?
All right, dude. I think the world needs some positivity, so I'm coming in real hot and aggressively with some positivity.
All right, what happened?
I had something jump out to me, I would say a little bit of a month ago. And then a week went by and I went, wow, that kind of left a mark. And then 2 weeks went by and I kept going like, damn, dude, I really liked when that happened. A month later, I'm still thinking about it. I got a compliment out in the wild that made me melt.
Are you serious?
A compliment that just came in real hot and said, give me your emotions. I'm a random stranger. I'm going to make it feel all warm and fuzzy.
And why is that so cool to just get a random compliment? It never happens, but I mean, it is cool when it does. I like giving them out.
All right, so I go home. I tell my wife the compliment. Bad idea.
Oh.
Why?
I'll tell you after the break.
We'll do that next.
Oh, that's a tease.
Wherever your plans take you on Super Sunday, you can take the big game with you. From the opening kickoff to the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy, Real Radio 104.1 is the home of Westwood One's coverage of Super Bowl 60.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
You're going to get caught up in some slowdowns on all the major roadways this afternoon. The roads are getting busy. There's also a couple of accidents that'll be affecting your ride here. All lanes are blocked on Conway Road, northbound at Stonewall Drive. That's just south of Gatlin Boulevard. All lanes are blocked southbound at Dean Road, at State Road 408 still. Look out for emergency crews on the roadways. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by Rasmussen University.
Rasmussen University is where passion meets education, offering over 60 career-focused programs ranging from nursing and early childhood education to business and IT. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up, there's a path here built for your goals. Learn more at rasmussen.edu.
And the new year is a perfect time to refresh your home with Benjamin Moore Paint out of Tools Ace Hardware. Love these guys. You will as well. You can discover thousands of beautiful Benjamin Moore colors, including that new 2026 Color of the Year Silhouette. And at Tools Ace Hardware, their knowledgeable associates are ready to help one-on-one with your next paint project anytime. They have everything you need. All the rollers, all the brushes, of course, all the paint drop cloths. It's all right there. Just visit one of Tools Ace Hardware's 14 Central Florida locations or shop online at acehardware.com for convenient in-store pickup or local delivery, and that's even on paint. It's Tools Ace Hardware, your local helpful place.
Life doesn't follow a script. Divorce, car accidents, and business disputes. When life gets complicated, you need more than just a lawyer. You need a law firm with a reputation built on excellence, respected by peers, trusted by the community, and proven inside the courtroom. At TK Law, we've spent decades guiding clients through life's toughest moments with dignity and respect. Visit onefirmforlife.com. TK Law, your one firm for life.
Guys, if you've been thinking about replacing your windows or doors, I want you to listen to this. You know, I've been on the air a long time. I don't like gimmicks, especially when it comes to home improvement. It's too important. That's why I love the guys over at McKinley Pro. They give you their best price up front. That means no buy today games, no fake discounts, none of that junk. They like their price lock, and that's what they call it, the price lock. And if you find another company offering the same products and scope of work for less, they'll match it and give you $100 for finding it. And if you want to learn more, it's easy. Just go to myhomepronow.com. That's myhomepronow.com. It takes you straight to McKinley Pro.
Here's something most of us don't want to think about, but probably should. Clay Travis and Buck Sexton here for our friend Mike Lester and the team at Talon Wealth Management.
That thing we don't want to talk about is a will. If you don't have one, Mike and his team would like to help you out. They'll start you off with a comprehensive financial plan.
If you are 55 or over and have saved at least $250,000 for retirement, the Talon Comprehensive Financial Plan is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Victim of a slip and fall? It takes one phone call to take back control of your life. Anajar and Levine will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Call me, Mark Anajar, for a free consultation. 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
Main office, Orlando.
Mills Air in business since 1992. That's over 30 years here in Central Florida. They're not going anywhere. Carrier factory authorized dealer. You can always turn to the experts at Carrier. Equipment change outs and upgrades right now with up to $1,275 in rebates. Visit millsair.com.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks VapoStick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks VapoStick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
Insurance companies don't want you to hire an attorney so they can pay you pennies on the dollar for your injuries. But I don't cost you a dime unless I get you money. I'm Orlando injury attorney Mo DeWitt. Don't get pushed around by the insurance companies. Just call Mo.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Think you know what's going to happen during the big game? Call it with DraftKings Predictions, a new app where you can predict outcomes on football's biggest games. Make real money predictions on the big game and put your money where your knowledge is. Pick a topic. Make your prediction. What will the total score be? Will the underdog cover? Which team will be lifting the trophy at the end? Then see, will your big game smarts pay off? DraftKings Predictions is new. Simple to use with big game trading available here in Florida. Download now. New DraftKings Predictions customers get up to a $75 first trade bonus with promo code WTKS. Don't just feel it. Predict it with DraftKings Predictions. The crown is yours. DraftKings Predictions is a CFTC registered introducing broker. Event contract trading involves substantial risk of loss. One per new customer. Opt-in required. Non-withdrawable predictions dollars expire in 1 year. Ends February 8th, 2026. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. See terms at dkng.co/predictions promo.
Need a new roof or gutters? Visit homebuildersnetwork.com.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Broadcasting live from the JustCallMo.com studios. Need help after an accident? Just call Mo. Learn more at JustCallMo.com or call 1-800-CALL-MO. This is WTKS-FM HD1 Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeartRadio station guaranteed human.
Real Radio has your chance to win $1,000. Just enter this nationwide keyword on our website. Bonus. 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 Enter it now at realradio.fm and answer your phone if you get the call. Good luck.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
You know Jimmy is serious about an advertiser when he almost gets dumped during a live read for them.
What'd I do?
I guess you said something there. It sounded like you almost had to dump. I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
John seemed to think so.
I love that when you can hold on to a compliment that a person gives you. A man told me about a year or so ago that I had Amelia Earhart vibes, and I am living off of that one. Okay, love you, bye.
Awesome. That's cool. The adventurous Amelia Earhart.
There could be worse.
Yeah, there could be, right? All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. Your 6 o'clock keyword is bonus. That's BONUS. Go to realradio.fm and send that off for your chance at $1,000. Bonus, guys. That is the 6 o'clock keyword.
Yeah,
we wish you the best.
Lizzie Borden vibes.
Yeah, thanks,
right?
man. This one? Chop you with the axe? Yeah, sure.
She said it could be worse. That would be worse.
Yeah, it would be way worse.
Depends on your perspective.
I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here as well.
Yeah.
Let's get some thoughts.
Oh, yeah. Play Bop It.
Real radio is the news junkie.
Here we go again.
Oh, wait. You're not here on a Tuesday. Anyway, hey, Ross, welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't have the intro for it?
Well, it's
Not
because-
on a Tuesday. It's not his day anymore.
It's not my day. Yeah. The good news is that I'm here to tell you. Ross Thoughts is brought to you by
Mills Air.
Yeah, Mills Air. Injured. If you have an air conditioning any problem right now.
What in the hell?
Listen, me and Jack just passed an orange pill bottle back and forth on the last break, and boy, has it worked. None of this happened.
It's hooked up to the clapper.
Oh.
It's weird.
There it is.
It's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it's Ross, spelled like sauce. It's Ross Thoughts.
It's going to be a positive time. In fact, I know it's cold outside, but you know what Florida does. Sometimes it's super not. Right? You still got to be on top of that AC unit. If you have any questions, if you're curious about how perfect and how great a Carrier unit is, well, Mills can show you that way. That's what they did for me. They can do it for you. And I am so happy because I'm still thriving off of a compliment. I haven't gotten compliments out in the wild. And I already would like to preface this with Jim. Can you promise me not to make fun of me on this segment?
No, he cannot.
Because I'm
not
going
not a chance.
Because I'm going this is a lot of honesty.
Wow, he's actually leaving the room.
This is a lot of vulnerability. Really had to focus on that one.
He does not want to miss his chance to have direct eye-to-eye contact with Ross on this one.
Now I can see you, yes.
Anybody else kind of lose 20, 30% confidence once that word hits the fourth and fifth syllable?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Like all those little islands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it.
Archipelago?
That's it. Can't do it.
Oh, dude.
Can't do it.
Jim and I are like, what spell was that?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Archipelago.
I just grew a wing.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Is that a composer?
Yeah.
Vulnerability.
Oh, that's the guy that discovered Florida.
Yeah, so I was on my way home. I went through a drive-through, and as I'm not gonna lie, life as you get older and you realize that there's not as much black and white, and there's all this infinite shades of gray. It can really get into your self-reflecting ways. And
100%.
I have found myself there. And overthinking, I'm not the only one out there. I'm not the first person to ever get into an argument with myself, and then another version of you argues with the other two versions of those first two arguments.
Happens all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
There's no other way to find out how you feel about something
Then to argue with yourself?
Yeah, just duplicate yourself 6 times in your head and just have at it.
Yeah.
All right? That's where I'm at. So I'm going home. I'm hungry. I'm going through the drive-through. And I pull up to the drive-thru. I roll down the window. The girl looks at me, double takes.
Oh, good start.
And goes, "Are you a model?" Guys, I know it seems like I'm making this up.
Jimmy,
It seems like I'm lying.
Control. Yep.
Well, I mean, it matters where he was, I think.
He said he was in a drive-through.
Yeah, drive-through could be a lot of things.
All right.
I mean, and because I believe the compliment you get from the drive-through really tells us how deep that compliment is.
Now, I'm with you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, right?
100%.
And I'll give you an example, right? A Culver's compliment, way different than a Dunkin' Donuts compliment.
Very much so.
Right.
And I'm going through. Now, where do you think, if a drive-through employee complimented you, especially with that, are you a model? Where would it mean the most?
Where would it mean the most? What restaurant could you have driven through where someone in the drive-thru tells you look like a model, and that actually carries some weight?
Beefy King.
Melted me, not Beefy King.
That would have been my first guess as well.
I'll give you a hint. Fast food chain.
Yeah.
Which
Burger King.
He doesn't look like a Burger King guy.
No.
I'm trying to think. I mean, Beefy King
He's a Taco Bell guy.
Oh, he's a
Taco Bell.
Here's the thing. If I went to Taco Bell and they said, you look like a model, I would punch myself in the face. Because I would be like, well, it's got to get better.
Start headbutting the gear shift.
We got to change it.
It's got to be Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A, yes.
Walked up to my car window.
Wow.
Double took and
this is not even in the drive-thru. This is one of the girls that stands out with the iPad.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's way more personal.
Yeah, she's closer.
That's right. She's abductable.
I wouldn't put it like that, but you are correct. I melted. I couldn't get over it because you know what? A little part of me, I've always kind of thought.
I'm sorry. Please finish.
What'd you think? we don't know. We're not sure what you're thinking. I mean,
Well,
Jack,
maybe I'm not thinking it anymore. Maybe it was just a thought. I don't think. See, I thought I had to preface Jim to tell him not to make fun of me. But it was Judas Bradshaw who's going to step on my modeling dreams.
Yeah. I just wasn't expecting that.
Here's the thing. I think I could be a model. I just can't smile with my teeth. Can you be a model without smiling, though, without your teeth?
Some models have that look. And I think you have like that heroin addict kind of locked down.
They call it dirty chic.
Yeah.
It's not dirty chic.
Yeah, you're garbage chic.
Yeah.
It's called closed mouth modeling.
Yeah.
There's not a term for that. There's not a thing called closed mouth modeling. You're crazy.
I'm the first. I'm the first closed mouth model.
You are wasting, Jack.
I should have had braces. I didn't. The wisdom's teeth came in, or as my dentist called them, got those whizzies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, might need a new dentist. And then the wisdom teeth came in and then just smashed all my other teeth into their brothers and sisters. So I'm a closed mouth model.
I want to hear how your wife reacted.
Yeah, your teeth were at a concert. Then they came on. The band came on, and then your teeth rushed the stage.
Yeah, my teeth are rushing the stage. It's real Pearl Jamming it right now.
A little Will Ferrell-y.
Yeah. So I went home. I told my wife, I go, hey, just a heads up.
You're married to a model.
Your boy's still killing it out in Gen Pop.
You actually shared this with her?
Yeah.
What was the goal?
Hey, this made me feel good.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I like this.
How did she react? I mean, she obviously thinks you're attractive, dude. She married you. She's she's a very good-looking girl.
My teeth have evolved.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't matter to her. I mean, you still having babies with you. I mean, obviously, it's not bothering that bad. Do you guys have closed mouth sex?
Well, no. We talk.
Things come up.
We say stuff. So I expressed to her that, like, I got double took and being like, hey, are you a model? And she said, who said that? I said it was like this 20-year-old employee at Chick-fil-A. And as soon as I said employee, she knew it was a girl. Because if it was a dude, I wouldn't have said employee.
Right, yeah. And you wouldn't have probably mentioned it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it also probably wouldn't have affected me as much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing not.
If a dude walks up to me and he's like, yo, homie, let me get some snaps. You know? Let me grab some photos of you. I'm going to get a little worried.
Selfie with your model ass.
And so when I told my wife, the first response that she had, she goes, what kind of model? I go, wood. She said just like, she asked me if I was a model. She goes like, maybe like a hand model.
Oh, God.
Dunk.
Right to your face.
Nuke.
That didn't help your teeth.
First name, Hero. Last name, Shima. Just got ripped.
Table for two. My soul.
Hand? Talking like hands? Told Joel.
You could be a hair model. You have great hair.
Yeah, but who wants to get photos taken from eyebrows up?
The same people want their hands taken.
How do you not take offense to your photo shoot going like, all right, just the top 2% of your body. We're scalp only on this one. Dear God.
Everything below the brow is a no-go.
Yeah, how do you not look into that? I don't know. That compliment, absolutely. I told my best friend.
That's really nice. What'd you say to her?
I melted, dude. I
mean, you had to have said something, though. Like, it's very kind of you. I've never been told that.
I said, thank you.
Yeah. It's very sweet of you.
Wow. That made me feel good. I'll have a number one. Which is a hard way to wrap up that exchange a little bit after I just went through this emotional discharge.
But you do have kind of, you do. Yes. Please stop.
I meant to say I got emotional.
Yeah. You do. My emotional mucus plug. But you do have a very kind of chic-y entertainer kind of look about you. Your hair is unkempt.
A lot of people are texting us at 77031 saying that he could be a model.
Look at that.
From the back?
I told my best friend, dude. I told Joel after I was like, yeah, man, I got asked if I was a model. He's like for an ad, against drugs. You're like a model for what not to do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you the after of? Yeah, what are you the before of?
Are we gonna see photos of you out in South Dakota on sides of gas stations?
Yeah.
It was a good compliment. I loved it. It also inspired me to compliment people more.
Yeah.
I haven't. Do you guys, before we get out of here, have you guys been melted by a compliment recently? It's hard to mention, right?
I hate them so much. I do hate compliments so much, but when I do get a compliment from my wife, it makes me feel very, very good.
See, I don't trust my wife's compliments.
I trust mine because she gives them out so little or so infrequently, especially for me. She just, but when actually she tells me she loves me and stuff all the time. But compliments, when I get one from her, it means a lot.
Yeah, because
my kids do. I mean, but
my wife's compliment usually goes like, no eye contact, looks good, babe. Or I'll be like, babe, I just leveled up. I just beat this video game. She'll be like, I'm proud of you.
But you're not feeling it.
Yeah. It actually, when I say it out loud, that's more of a me thing. I need to have better standards in our marriage.
Yeah.
I need to give her something actually to be happy about. Those are your Ross thoughts. Compliment people more.
Yeah, you should do that.
You should.
You know who I do it a lot with? Bag people.
Oh.
Whoever's bagging my groceries or whatever, I will always strike up a conversation with them and tell them I think that you have a pretty name. Your hair
try and
good.
distract them.
No, just to make their day. I mean, it sucks. I was a bag boy one time, and it sucks to have people come through. They're always pissed off because everything costs too much. So to say something nice to somebody that's not expecting it makes their entire day. Look at what happened to you.
Yeah, it turned my day around. I'm afraid of anybody who gets a Jack compliment because it's going to be passive aggressive and leave people with a lot more questions.
Let me tell you what, he can say whatever he wants. He's just like I am. He hates compliments. When I give him a compliment, he can't stand it. He looks away.
Deb.
By the way, I live for compliments.
You do not.
Yes,
You're a liar.
Yeah. Love language is words of affirmation. I am motivated by compliments.
Every time I give you a compliment, you look down. Well, every single effing time. Get out of here with that.
I say thank you. Yeah. I say thank you.
No better way to end this segment than Jim giving Jack a compliment.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I said that and the mood just completely changed. You haven't blinked since I've said it. And Jack is picking.
I will give you a compliment.
Uh-oh.
Right?
Wait, maybe is he talking to me?
I'll give you a compliment.
Oh boy.
And I'm going to assume this is in a different life, okay?
Good start.
I'm going to
Looking
walk
down.
All right. Sir, how are you today?
I'm good.
this is the nicest Kohl's I've ever been in.
That's your raw thoughts about peace.
It's Only Money with Scott Brown up next.
Real Radio is the news junkie.
Here we go again. They're taking hard-working American people, American men, and they're taking their job.
I think it's so weird that they would be able to make a human being without using eggs or sperm. Scientists
I feel
working
the same
on-
way about omelets.
The News Junkie. Weekdays at 11 on Real Radio 104.1.
Expect to get caught up in delays on all the major roadways tonight. There's also a couple of accidents slowing you down. All lanes are blocked. Northbound on Conway Road at Stonewall Drive. Southbound lanes are getting affected as well. It looks like traffic's starting to get by on Dean Road at State Road 408. Just look out for emergency crews still on the roadways there. And if you see traffic troubles, call the Valvoline Instant Oil Change Traffic Tip Line at 866-676-8477. From the Traffic Center, I'm James Birmingham.
This report is sponsored by the White House Briefing Room Podcast with John Decker.
I'm John Decker. Join me weekdays for 15 minutes of no-spin White House coverage straight from the press briefing room. Subscribe now to the White House Briefing Room on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey everybody, Jim Colbert here for my friends over at Life Imaging FLA. Look, man, it's January, time for a new you, and I will tell you, man, there's so much tragedy over the holidays. Our buddy Adam the Woo passed away. He was only 51 years old. Today they released his the reason he died, and it was a heart attack. At 51 years old, he had pulmonary issues he didn't even know that he had. And that's exactly what we talk about when we say 1 in 3 people in this country will die of heart disease, and in some of those cases, you will have no symptoms. There were no symptoms. Adam simply went to bed and did not wake up. That's why your scan at Life Imaging FLA is so important, because this is exactly what they look for situations that you don't know are happening. And that's why we tell you to not wait and get over to Life Imaging FLA and get this free heart scan. Just a few minimum requirements. It is a $699 value. And remember, there are no dyes, no injections. You don't even take your clothes off. And the entire process only takes a few minutes. So please get over there. And don't forget to ask about their cancer screening, because early detection does save lives. Just pick up your cell phone, dial pound 250 and say the keyword free heart scan. That's all you have to do. Pound 250, say that keyword free heart scan. They'll connect you in seconds. Guys, make that call today and take control of your long-term health care.
You know how powerful you are, and when it comes to your network, you need one just as powerful. Take your phone to your local Total Wireless store, and we'll give you one line for just $25 a month. Getting more for spending less? Now that's a total power move. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. For new single-line customers who activate on a BYO device on the Total 5G Unlimited plan. Requires auto-pay enrollment to receive the full discount, which applies the month after enrollment. Available online and in Total Wireless retail stores. Requires a compatible unlocked device and SIM. Check compatibility at TotalWireless.com.
What does it take to lead with clarity and purpose? I'm Jessica Chen, and in Season 2 of Leading by Example, we'll sit down with executives like Grace Chen of Birdie Gray to find out.
Founders need to learn how to get out of their own way and make space for bringing in the experts.
Listen to Leading by Example, Executives Making an Impact on America's #1 podcast network, iHeart. Follow Leading by Example and start listening on the free iHeartRadio app today.
The real story in lab-grown diamonds is the outrageous markups other jewelers are charging for them.
That's Brian Stamey, Vice President of International Diamond Center.
Jewelry stores are marking up lab-grown diamonds as much as 800%. It's insane.
So instead of continuing to see customers overpay, IDC is changing the game.
For our customers, we have secured direct access to a wholesaler of fine quality lab-grown diamonds. Every size, every shape. IDC will facilitate the purchase at wholesale pricing directly from the grower. Look, we will always stand behind natural diamonds. But if a customer wants a lab-grown option, we can at least make sure they aren't being price gouged.
International Diamond Center.
For over 4 decades, IDC has stood for one thing above all, protecting our customers. No games, no inflated prices, just the diamond you want at the fair price you deserve.
So don't overpay. If you want a lab-grown diamond, come to IDC and save thousands. International Diamond Center, Altamont Springs, Mullet, Millennia, and Waterford Lakes. Online, shopidc.com.
Looking for the perfect spot to hang with friends or make new ones? Hop on over to Frogger's Grill and Bar. With 4 great locations in Oviedo, Mount Dora, Apopka, and Altamont Springs, there's a Frogger's near you. Their fresh, never frozen menu will blow you away. With over 50 widescreen TVs, you won't miss a single single college or NFL game this season. Plus, they're hiring. Join Frogger's family. They need qualified line cooks and managers at all locations. Apply online at Froggers.com or apply in person between 2 and 4 p.m. daily. Frogger's Grill and Bar. Hoppin' with food and fun.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before. We now have more offices, more staff, and more lawyers than any other injury firm in the world. Protecting America. Fighting for you.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Pizza's here. Oh, great. I'd love some, but I'm worried about my stomach issues.
If you're worried about having diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose, oily stools, it may not just be stomach issues. It could be a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
And the winner of the iHeart Podcast Award is...
You can decide who takes home the 2026 iHeart Podcast Awards Podcast of the Year by voting at iHeartPodcastAwards.com now through February 22nd. See all the nominees and place your vote at iHeartPodcastAwards.com.
Audible is a proud sponsor of the Audible Audio Pioneer Award. Explore the best selection of audiobooks, podcasts, and originals all in one easy app. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
This is the Jim Colbert Show on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube, and right here on Real Radio 104.1.
Hey, how's it, Ohana? Oh, finally out of that huge hangar. Big doors open today, north wind hook, and well, we dressing for it.
Oh, my God.
Anyway, yeah, Jimmy, you had me tripping out earlier, bro. And I know the little things in life supposed to make things easier, but a little thing like a Velcro strap, that could piss me off. I mean, I'm a pretty mellow, laid-back guy. I just feel you on that one.
Thank you, buddy.
Anyway, hope everyone's having a good one. All the best. Aloha.
Aloha, brother.
Mr. Colbert and crew, this is Kevin from D-Berry. Now, I'm just calling to let y'all know y'all officially have added another winner.
Yeah!
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Always
Let's
enjoy
ride.
y'all. Talk to you soon.
Nice. That's good. Finally on the board. $1,000 winner right there. That's awesome.
Kevin won with the 4 o'clock keyword. $1,000.
That's right. Good job, dude. That's awesome. We needed to add one for sure. So thanks, Kevin. We appreciate that. Hey, don't forget to meet Jack at Lake Nona Live coming up this weekend. This is actually one of the coolest events out there. It's at Boxy Park, and it's Lake Nona Live Tribute Festival, and it brings like Red Hot Chili Peppers cover band, a Fleetwood Mac cover band, a Queen cover band, a Taylor Swift impersonator or cover act is going to be there as well. And that place is one of the coolest spots in Orlando. Relax, dance, have some great music, some drinks, and Jack's going to be there as well.
Yeah, they'll have a kids' village as well, food trucks. It's an all-day event, and it's the Saturday before the Super Bowl. So come hang with me at Boxy Park. And you want details, go to realradio.fm/events.
Absolutely. 407-916-1041. Text us 77031. I'm Jim. There's Deb.
Hello.
Jack is here.
Yeah.
Ross is here as well.
It's true.
Let's do it. It's only money.
Helping people passionate about planning for their future rise above investment myths to build real wealth.
What is that? Is that
Isn't that really just common sense financial advice? It's both. Oh, okay. It's only money with Scott Brown from Edgewater Family Wealth.
Good luck for everybody. Scott Brown, guys. EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. That's EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Fiduciary in town for over 38 years here in Central Florida, making sure your money's doing the right things for you, working for you as you get a little bit older and kind of move into that stage of your life when you want to just do whatever the hell you want to do. Scott's firm will help you kind of make sure that that's the most comfortable transition that you can get out there. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
I'm good. And before we get started, I want to make sure I tell you people how beautiful and smart you are.
Oh, love it.
You're welcome. All right, that's enough of that.
That doesn't work on the calloused.
Oh.
Well, Scott drops in every Tuesday around this time to do It's Only Money. This segment is basically to try to give you a little information about how you can make your financial life and your outlook a little bit better. Maybe you're going to use Scott's firm, maybe not. Either way, the information is going to come your way. And at the end of the segment, make sure you stay tuned in because we'll have some information where you can get some free publications and possibly make a consultation with these guys to talk about your 401k, your IRA, Roth, or what you plan on doing with your money long term. How you doing, buddy?
We're doing great. And yeah, if you go to edgewaterfamilywealth.com, we'll throw that out there now. You can get the books. I Never Made Anybody Rich. And I Got a Guy, which is a guide to using a financial advisor if you want to consult, of which we do many each week.
Yeah.
You can also go to edgewaterfamilywealth.com. And we are going to have some events coming up, but we won't know the dates until next Tuesday.
Don't worry about that whatsoever. We'll get those out there for sure. I know people are excited about hearing about coming out to meet you. I know the people who have done it last year, over the last couple of years we've been working together, say that those events have been really game-changing for them because they really do get a hands-on approach and they see it's not unattainable. And I think one of the big things that we kind of, one of the hurdles we try to get over here is people believe that they're starting too late or, that type of thing is unattainable for them, not understanding that that's not the case, that financial planners, that's what they do. They can build plans that regardless of where you are in your stage of life, you can at least get something going to move toward the right plan.
Yeah, I think people are taught through media, TikTok, whatever their sources, I suppose, that it's binary. Either you have $1 million or you can't retire.
Right.
Or if you're 43 years old, you're too far behind. Or if you don't know the top secret stocks or the secret crypto handshake, you're not going to get where you're going. And I mean, none of that's true. It's all fixable. I've had people as late as their 50s come in and we put a program together that maybe involved a little part-time work or maybe retiring a little later than 65, but we got the job done.
Yeah, for sure. And now I know that last week, and by the way, anytime that Scott's in, specifically during the segment, you're welcome to text us some questions. 77031 is the texting service. And last week, we had a couple screens full of these questions.
We did.
And I know you want to tackle some of these. I thought there were some damn good ones this last week.
Yeah, there was some really interesting ones and some really good ones. We'll call some of them interesting. I'll get to one of those in a second.
Compliments.
Yes. Yeah. Well, okay, sure.
Hey, Scott, I got a good 401k and an IRA Roth. My dad left me $50,000. What are you wearing?
Yeah. There was similar, yes.
Yeah.
So I don't have a 401k, so I use my IRA as an after-tax savings vehicle. And that question struck me for a couple of reasons. One, obviously, if you don't have a 401k, it makes a lot of sense to just engage in an IRA or a Roth on your own. If you're self-employed, obviously, you have other options there as well. But one of the things that this person said kind of caught my eye, which is I do it after tax, and I don't know that that's necessarily true. And the reason I point this out in case that person's listening is I think a lot of people think, if you have a 401k at work, if you have access to a retirement plan, whether it's a 401k, a simple, a SEP, or whatever it is, and you make over a certain income, over $120,000, $130,000 a year, your IRA is no longer deductible. You can still contribute,
right,
but it's not deductible. That's not true if you don't have access to a plan. So if you work somewhere where they don't have a 401k or they don't have a 403b or they don't have a simple plan, there's simply no access, you can make $500,000 a year, put money in an IRA and deduct it. There is no income level or limit on the deductibility of an IRA if you do not have access from your employer.
Oh, that's crazy. I did not know that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. They'll say, well, I guess I could put it in after tax, as this person said. And maybe they did do that. Maybe they did it intentionally for some reason that I don't know of. The other thing you have to remember is if you are making after-tax contributions, but they're not deductible, you get your cost basis back tax-free. So a lot of people make this mistake where they have an after-tax contribution, they've put in $100,000, lo and behold, 65, they got $300,000, and they just start taking money out and paying taxes on it. But that first $100,000 that they put in, they get that back tax-free.
Oh, wow.
So a lot of people, if you don't make your accountant aware or you didn't think about it while you were doing your TurboTax or however you do your taxes, know that if you put money in an IRA and it's after-tax money, the cost basis, the money that came out of your pocket comes back to you tax-free.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah. And I bring it up not because I don't think it's any great revelation, but having said that, I've seen people make that mistake. They take the entire amount and they pay taxes on it, and sometimes that can lead to tens of thousands of unnecessary necessarily paid taxes.
That's what I was about to say. I mean, that's one of the reasons you use that.
Yeah, and of course the government's not going to call you and tell you you've made a mistake. I promise you.
Hey, Bob, it seems that we owe you like $40K.
Yeah.
How would you like that?
Yeah, how'd you like that back? And we're going to give you interest too. No, that rarely happens.
The IRS never hits with the reverse Uno.
No, there's never that.
They're looking to get, not give.
Yeah, I will tell you, if you've ever sat in front of one of the agents, I've had this pleasure before as a very young man. If you've ever had a conversation with a shark, that's exactly what it's like. And it's not because they're bad people. They are programmed. Well, you shake your head. I felt that they were kind of almost programmed to give you a set answer that they had no input in, because her answer to me was, when I told her, if you do this, it's going to put me out on the street and I've got 2 young kids. Her answer was, I'm sorry, Mr. Colbert, I didn't create this situation.
Yes. And they are, I mean, obviously they hear all kinds of lame excuses all day, every day as to why somebody.
I gave her 5 of them.
Yeah.
None of them were.
2 kids. Here are the photos. Their birthday was last night.
Yeah. The irony, of course, is that the people I hear complain loudest about the IRS and taxes are the ones I know are cheating on their taxes. So that's no coincidence there. But
we get another question there?
Yeah, we got more questions. So what is the next best thing for employees who are not offered a 401k? So this is kind of piggybacking on the last one. And again, I'll revisit that is if you don't have access to a plan, you have access to an IRA or a Roth IRA. You can actually, if you're self-employed, create your own retirement plans where you can put literally tens of thousands of dollars into a tax deductible. But again, take advantage. I think the limits on IRAs now are like $7,000 or $8,000 a year. The catch-ups probably put you at around $8,500 if you're over the age of 50. So there's no reason not to do this. The hard part is you have to do it yourself, right? And you can go to your local bank. You can go to a brokerage. You could go to a firm like ours. There's multiple resources for doing this. It's not just going to be as simple as going into your HR department and getting a 401k.
Yeah, because I have a stupid question here, right? A super stupid question. You said post-tax. You definitely want to do. You don't want to do it post-tax, right? So if you are starting your own IRA Roth and you are with an employer that doesn't offer one, how do you is it still the employer deducting it and putting it into the IRA? How do you do that without the tax implications there?
So again, it's kind of an after the fact. So when you're with an employer, they take the money out of your paycheck, therefore it does not show up on your W-2, therefore you do not pay taxes on it, correct? In a traditional IRA and or 401k. In an IRA that you're doing on your own, you'd have that. Like I did it for years before I had a 401k. I would have $167.67 taken out of my check because I knew that was back in the day. It was a $2,000 limit, and that made my $2,000 a year. So that came out of my checking account, went in at the brokerage firm I worked at, into the IRA, but then I had to tell my accountant that I did this.
Got it.
And then the accountant has to deduct
Understood.
it from.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So don't make that mistake is to go to all that effort and to have a deductible IRA and then not tell anybody or not tell your accountant so you don't get the deduction.
Just I misunderstood there. I want to make sure we're clear there.
Yeah. So somebody also here, I wrote one down that said, but when I left my job, I couldn't keep my 401k. And I don't know what that's in reference to. I know when we talked about it last week, I said 401k is immobile. If you switch jobs, you can take your 401k with you. And I don't know if it's a reference to that, but the reality is there's no reason you can't take your 401k. The only time you couldn't take money that you've accumulated in an employer-based plan is if there's a vesting schedule that you haven't met. But your money, the money you put in the plan, is always your money. So if you drop $10,000 in the plan, there's a $3,000 match, but you're only half vested in it, so you only get $1,500 of the match.
Yeah,
that's possible. But there is no scenario where they go, you say, hey, I'm taking my money and rolling it over to my new plan or an IRA, and they can say no. There's no situation where that occurs.
Right, and the 401k, I mean, if you go to a company that doesn't offer a 401k, you would take that money and go into a Roth, right?
You could go into an IRA.
An IRA,
yeah, and if it's a Roth, and this, I want to touch on this point real quick because I was having this conversation with an employee of a law firm, and I said, he said, well, I'd like to do the Roth on the outside, and I said, well, why don't you do it in the 401k? He says, well, because we don't have one, and I thought, that's odd because 401ks now have access to Roth provisions, and if you do a Roth on the outside and you make over $150,000 or so a year, you can't use it, right? But on a 401k, there's no income limit, number one, and number two, you can maximize that up to $20,000 or $30,000 a year in a Roth. So I would say ask your employer if you're a young person, you say I want to do that. I do Roth. I do half Roth on mine, and I think most 401k, it would be rare for a 401k not to have a Roth option.
Yeah. All right, very cool. Any other questions up there?
I think that is one person did say something about okay, Boomer, you're pulling up the ladder behind you. I didn't really know where that was going, but also I'm only a Boomer by a few weeks, so I don't really relate to that.
That's funny.
To that comment.
It does say here, though, one of the other things we want to talk about is how frequent are bad markets, reality versus perception, because, it's funny, like today the market was down 400 points. Yesterday was up 250 points. The day before that it was down another. It just seems to have. Now, of course, the administration and decisions have a lot to do with that because of what we're doing overseas and things. But
sure.
You've always said just kind of weather the storm. I guess they're asking, is there a time where you shouldn't weather the storm, or is it always going to be a ebb and flow?
Yes. So you should always. Let me answer that question now. You should always hard stop weather the storm.
Yeah.
Because what's the alternative, right? You get out of the market, and then you have to decide when to get back in, right? And that's the hard part. Getting out's easy because you're scared and things are not going well. But then when do you get back in? And I use the same silly example every time, but I had clients in 2018, in December of 2018, the market's down 18%. I had 3 or 4 clients call me in a panic. 3 of them stayed put. 1 of them did not. And to this day, she's down about $300,000 from the other people because I couldn't get her back in. I said, all right, well, you tell me when you want to get back in. And then the month came, I don't know. And then February came, I don't know. March came, I don't know. And here we are, years later, and she's really still not fully engaged. And keep in mind that 26% of all calendar years the market's down. That's 26%. You're going to have 1 year every 3 to 4 that's going to be negative historically. But I'll let you guess at this. What do you think the probability of the statistical? What percentage? What is the percentage likelihood that we'll have 2 negative years in a row?
Oh man,
what do you think it is? If you look back 100 years.
Like in a percentage?
Yeah, what percentage? What are the odds that'll happen?
12%.
Yeah. I would say 5, 6, 7.
I was going to say 10.
Well, did you just say 12%, Ross?
I said 12.
That is right on the nose. There's a 12% chance.
Wow.
Yeah.
This came up on your podcast.
Not only is he handsome, but look at he's got that 12% thing going.
He's a model.
I was pretty sure that was a probability and statistics question.
By the way, I saw your Narcan commercial. You look great.
Did the Chick-fil-A girl call you and tell you that? So there's a 12% chance of that happening. Now, 3 years in a row. What do you think the odds are of 3 negative years in a row?
Oh, man, it's got to be way lower. I'll go 3%.
0.3%.
It's 2%.
Wow, yeah.
2%. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because people, in their minds, if you ask the average person, you say, how often is the market down? They'll say, every other year.
Yeah.
Right? But the reality is it's less than 1 in 4 years. So, right at 1 in 4 years. So, we feel down, as I've said many times on this show. If a client calls me and I say you're up 10%, they'll go, okay, Scott, great, have a great day. If they call me and I say you're down 10%, they'll lose their minds, right? It's the same 10%, but we feel, our brains feel these negative emotions at twice the level they do positive emotions. So it feels a lot like that's the case. So, I tell people all the time, look, just don't look at your statement.
Yeah.
I have clients that want to look at it every day, and I've got almost all of them broken because I promise you if you look at it every day, it's not going to change anything. All it's going to do is aggravate.
Yeah. Rush, you have a question for Scott?
Not really a question, but more so of a thing that Scott said that really just jumped out to me, and I'll never forget it. You're talking about the woman who's like, I don't know if I'm going to get back in. Should I? And then you could compare about the people who did and didn't. And I will never forget the time you said it on our podcast, Aftermath, a little shameless plug, is that you said that Charles Schwab advertises year-round.
Yes.
And that always jumped out to me. They are not thinking about, they're not necessarily worried about all the uncertainty. They believe in what they do month in, month out.
Well, again, my question would be, what's the alternative? If you say, okay, well, Scott, it's different this time and it's not coming back, right? So what you're telling me is AT&T, Microsoft, Amazon, John Deere, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, Merck, Pfizer, Amgen, Citigroup, Boeing, they're all going out of business, right? That has to be your thesis if you're never getting back into the market. And if they're all going out of business, I got news for you. Money in the bank, money at the insurance company, money in your mattress, it's all valueless. If the entire economy collapses in these major corporations, where do you think the bank has their money?
Yeah.
Where do you think the insurance company has their money? Right
in Pottersville.
Yeah. So,
but that's exactly. I mean, that's I make a joke, but that's it. I mean, that's how he explained it to. That's how he explained banking when there was a run on the bank. He goes, "Your money's in that guy's mortgage, and it's in the hardware store, and it's."
Right, so you're really what you're banking on is, no pun intended, it doesn't make any sense. Either you're in or you're out, and if you're out, you have to explain to yourself why you don't believe in the American economy, capitalism, and all that goes with that.
EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. That's EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Not only can you make a consultation there, you can call these guys up and just kind of go over something for a couple of seconds. If it requires a longer time, they'll tell you, just come in, let's talk about it a little bit. And you also have those 2 books that are completely free.
They are. You can buy my book, I Never Made Anybody Rich, which people still smirk at EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com, which is kind of my way of explaining markets and how people invest and accumulate wealth. And the other book is I Got a Guy, which is a guide to using a financial advisor. And that's an ebook, so you can download that one pretty easily. If you go to EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com, I don't care if it's a 5-minute question or a 50-minute question, feel free to get with us, and we'll do a consult for you.
And Kentucky Jimbo and the other guys who text in questions at the very end of the segment, you guys make sure you tune in next Tuesday. I took a photograph of this, and Scott will address your question next week right here on the show.
I love the questions. It makes my job a lot easier.
And I got to tell you, there's a couple good ones here for sure. So
Look forward to it.
Deb, what do you get for news?
Well, the Department of Homeland Security is investigating alleged ICE death cards. Arsenic is found in candy tested here in Florida, and childcare is expensive. We'll break down the numbers and more next during You Heard It Here First.
All right, guys, your 6 o'clock keyword is bonus, BONUS. We had a winner at 4 o'clock, so get over there and win that money, BONUS. Go to realradio.fm and send that off for your chance at $1,000. Back in a sec with Deb's news, and we'll get the hell out of here on a Tuesday.
Real Radio is on Instagram at Real Radio 1041. Sponsored by the law offices of Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
From the Odoo.com Weather Center, Odoo.com, the only business software you will need.
The cold air is here to stay. Hi there, I'm Fox 35 Storm Team meteorologist TJ Springer. Temperatures tumble once again this evening into the overnight. Lows around the metro dip back into the low to mid 30s. We have freeze warnings now for Orlando and Orange County. Temperatures to the north and west, though, fall back into the upper 20s. So freezing conditions for most of us. Cover your plans. Make sure you bundle up as you're heading out the door on Wednesday. Temperatures do moderate a bit, though. We have high pressure continuing to build in. We'll have a nice amount of sunshine with highs back in the upper 50s and lower 60s. From the Fox 35 Storm Center, I'm meteorologist TJ Springer.
This report is sponsored by Audible. It's time to take care of you. Who better to help you than the top voices in well-being on Audible? Kickstart your well-being journey with your first audiobook free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com/wellbeing.
Out here, if you're doing nothing, you're doing everything right. Though on a cruise with Norwegian, even if you're doing nothing, you're still basking in the warm sun, enjoying the peaceful ocean waves. You're breathing. Don't forget about breathing. Definitely need to be breathing. So you get to do nothing or everything, but you still need to be breathing. It's like really important.
Experience the difference with cruises to Alaska, the Caribbean, and Europe. Norwegian Cruise Line. It's different out here. Visit ncl.com, call your travel advisor, or 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian Cruise Line ships registry the Bahamas and USA.
Winter Park Fashion Week is back, bigger than ever. Join us February 21st at Full Sail Live for one unforgettable night where fashion, fun, and philanthropy come together. Every ticket supports our 2026 nonprofit partner, Runway to Hope. Grab your friends, grab your tickets, and experience the most stylish night in Central Florida. Grafton Wealth Advisors Winter Park Fashion Week is presented by Advent Health. Tickets are available now at winterparkfashionweek.com.
Host an event they'll never forget at Crush Yard. Designed for group gatherings of all kinds, Crush Yard makes it easy to bring people together for team events, birthday parties, and milestone celebrations. With pickleball courts, great food and drinks, and flexible space to play or relax, everything comes together in one place. We handle the details so you can focus on your guests and enjoy the moment. It's an interactive, high-energy experience everyone will remember. Learn more at crushyard.com.
At TEK Law, we do divorce differently. Divorce is full of hidden traps, mistakes that can cost you your money, your time, and your future. With one wrong step, you're stuck. We know the path. We have guided countless clients through this forest, and we can help guide you too with a clear vision, a careful strategy, and proven results. Don't risk it all alone. Trust TK Law. One firm for life.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/freeforever to learn more.
Hey, good morning. You're heading to the airport, right?
Yep, thanks for checking. I like the car. How long have you been a rideshare driver?
About 3 years now. I really enjoy it.
Isn't it hard to make money these days with the price of gas being so high?
Not for me. I use Upside, the free app that gives you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get real money back when you get gas with the Upside app?
Yep, I get real cash back every time I get gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make around $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code TALK to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code TALK to get up to a $5 per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code TALK.
Stay tuned to the Jim Colbert Show as we demonstrate our attitude of gratitude. Our thank you segment is sponsored by Life Imaging FLA. Now open. Call pound 250 keyword heart scan.
Hey, boys and girls, our friends at TK Law want to remind us to look ahead. So we will look ahead tomorrow on Real Radio. Boom! Already the middle of the week. It's going to be a Wednesday edition of the Monsters in the Morning, where Ray Trenley will be joining the program as he does every Wednesday. Plus, more chances for you to win $1,000. Real Radio is on one. I think we've had 8 winners so far. We are leading the country. Get yourself $1,000. Those keywords are Zoom tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. In the meantime, when it comes time to plan for your family's future in the world of family law, do it with the team at TK Law. You find them online at onefirmforlife.com.
You're listening to The Jim Colbert Show.
Good after morning. Just Ross. Yo, Ross, I don't know why it was just on my mind today. When you think you might be out back in Melbourne, would love to see you out at Pineapples again, or I mean any other venue out in the area. Love to come see your comedy, man. It's always a great time. So yeah, if there's any plans, please let everyone know. Big T out.
Unfortunately, it's May 23rd. Actually, it's May 23rd. I'll be back out in Melbourne out in May 23rd.
Nice.
Hey, Ross. Gotta tell you, man, I'm so stoked. This is Paul from Orem Beach, man. I'm a wheelchair away from that performance of yours. I have tickets now, thanks to you, for free. And we're gonna rock your world, and you're gonna rock ours, man.
All right.
Got kinky there at the end.
Yeah. He's referring to my Valentine's Day weekend shows out in Daytona. RossComedy.com.
RossComedy.com, indeed. Welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show, Real Radio 104.1. Yes, Jack?
And this Saturday's opening for Killer Bees in Ormond Beach.
Yeah, very nice.
Just in case you didn't hear, that's Ormond Beach.
Yeah.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah, Bees is a legend, by the way. Was he one of the monsters today?
Yes.
Yeah.
In for at least an hour.
Yeah. He never.
The whole half the show. Yeah.
I've told you he's a great guitar player as well, right?
Did not know that.
Yeah. He's that's how he all these comics have something for their downtime. Sometimes it's golf. Steve Martin goes to museums, loves to go to art shows and stuff like that. Loves art, and some guys like him, he brings a guitar on tour and he plays guitar.
And besides being a moonshiner and on the Moonshiner Show, he was also a competitive pistol shooter.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was talking about that today.
God dang, that's cool.
Fun fact: he texts me every day a Bible verse.
Does he really?
Every morning.
I'll be damned. That's crazy.
We just have a very weird and cool friendship.
All right, welcome back to the Jim Colbert Show. I'm Jim. Deb is here.
Hello.
So is Jack.
Yep.
Ross as well. And our good
Every
buddy,
morning.
Scott Brown, It's Only Money. That's EdgewaterFamilyWealth.com. Always good seeing you, Scott.
Likewise, good
Always
to be here.
good. Let's get some news. Deb, what do you got for us?
It's time for You Heard It Here First on the Jim Colbert Show.
Well, it's all good, I'm sure. I joke. The Department of Homeland Security is investigating reports of, quote, death cards, end quote, allegedly left behind by agents after detaining people. An immigrant rights group raised concerns over several Ace of Spades cards found inside vehicles of people who were detained by ICE enforcement last week with the words, quote, ICE Denver Field Office, end quote, and an address that points to an immigration detention facility in Aurora. The cards are said to be similar to those used by soldiers who would leave them behind on the bodies of Viet Cong soldiers during the Vietnam War. A spokesperson from the Department of Homeland Security said the agency, quote, unequivocally condemns this type of action.
I think they
end quote.
did it in the Gulf as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did it in Iraq. They had those cards. Those made the rounds. I mean, guys were bringing those back, and you could see them. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah. All right. Some parents may be concerned about what has been found in some candy tested in Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis announced the Department of Health tested 46 candy products from 10 companies, and they found arsenic in more than half the candy tested. Now, DeSantis says more testing will be done to identify any risks for children. You can find out more about the testing results at exposingfoodtoxins.com.
I saw that list today, and parents, you want to look at it because there's some stuff on there that's pretty common.
Really? So
yeah.
this is not like, one-off candy from China.
No, it's like Nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like candies like that. So, I mean, you go check out the list. I mean, if you have some concerns about your kids eating stuff that could be, kind of sketchy or questionable, when it comes to the new rules kind of thing, you definitely want to check that list.
I know I'm a good dad, but I could be a better husband because when I hear this story, all I can hear is about 4 more arrows getting into that quiver for my wife.
Oh, yeah.
He can't eat that.
He can't eat that, right?
What do you mean he can't eat that? It's arsenic.
Exposingfoodtoxins.com. And then speaking of kids, many American families, no surprise here, struggle to pay for childcare. That's according to a new Lending Tree analysis of federal data that found under Department of Health and Human Services guidelines, a household would need to make how much money a year to cover care for 2 children? So again, a household would need to make more than this amount of money a year to cover care for 2 children.
While they work and go on about their day.
Like their salaries need to be
this amount a month.
$120,000.
I'll go 145.
It's got to be higher. And the reason why is because healthcare or childcare for a kid, I think it's almost $1,200 per now, and that's for a reputable company. So that's $224,000. I'm going to say like $250,000.
But these daycares don't have like BOGO?
You're closer.
No, dude, there is no BOGO. It's the most expensive thing. I mean, I don't understand how parents do it.
You're closest, Jimmy, because, and again, this is data found under Department of Health and Human Services guidelines. A household would need to make more than $400,000 a year to cover care for 2 children. Now, the median income for a U.S. family in 2024 was $105,000.
I'm telling you, you're talking $1,200 a month per child. That's a mortgage.
That's more than a mortgage.
That's a guess. That is a vacation home payment.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy how expensive it is.
And that's why you need to go to Scott Brown with Edgewater Family Wealth and make sure you're saving for your family's future.
I thought you were going to say make him pay it. Yeah. This guy can pay it. Get out of here.
Here's the bill, Scott.
Look at him. Look at that sweater.
You're on your own there.
But you heard it here first on the Jim Colbert Show.
Thank you, Deborah. Good job as always.
Sure.
We have any... Who do we have to thank today?
Well, we definitely want to thank Scott Brown with Edgewater Family Wealth. Just in case you missed his timely financial advice, you can find his podcast already posted at The Jim Colbert Show. Also want to thank Mills Air for saucing up our Tuesday. Congratulations to Olivia. Enjoy that $25 gift card to Frogger's Grill and Bar. Also want to thank TJ Springer, Fox 35 meteorologist, along with WKMG News 6 anchor Justin Wormuth. Yeah. And last but never least, Sam Bowen and Candace Rich for running our YouTube chat.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Jack, question today.
Yeah, will you be canceling plans this weekend like Jim is trying to get out of playing golf due to the weather? Will you be canceling plans this weekend due to the weather?
I mean, we heard Tom Van say yesterday they were canceling some of their kids' events, so I'm going to say 40% say yes.
25.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Ross?
Yes, you can see me opening up for Killer Bees this Saturday. I'm also on a secret Don't Tell show Friday, New Smyrna. If you have tickets for that, I'm closing that out.
All right.
But the big weekend is Valentine's weekend over in Daytona Beach at the club. February 13th, February 14th. I'm doing the full hour, 4 shows. Go get it.
At rosscomedy.com, and he'll be with us on Thursday and Friday this week as well. So stay tuned in for more Ross Padgett as well. Let's get the hell out of here, Jack. What do you say?
Let's do it.
There we go. All right, guys, on behalf of Deb, Jack, Ross, and Scott, I'm Jim. We follow News Junkie. They follow the monsters in the morning. After us, it's Tom and Dan with the Corporate Time and our friends from Real Laughs. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 for more of the Jim Colbert Show. Until then, have yourself a fantastic Tuesday evening.
And stay warm. Bye.
Well, I don't know about that.
If you missed any part of today's show, check out the Jim Colbert Show on demand. And for highlighted feature segments, listen to the Jim Colbert Show The Goods. Both are available for free on the iHeartRadio app.
A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan is coming up next on Real Radio 104.1.
From the Clausman Law Traffic Center, car crash, call Clausman Law. ClausmanLaw.com.
All lanes are still blocked on Conway Road northbound at Stonewall Drive. Southbound lanes are getting affected. Look out for emergency crews there. It's stop and go